Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas Eve. Good morning, Kathy, Connie, Ded, Kareem, Gary, Connie with the 15 months. I think it was longer than that as well, honey. I do. But thank you for that. You're amazing. Hey, Pat S, Hippie Sissy. I do apologize. I changed the time. Publica, Melissa Bell coming in early. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Good morning, Lori. I gave my snake a bath because he's having trouble shedding. Scales floating everywhere. Ooh. Oh, bless your heart for loving snakes. That's amazing. I could never. Hey, Natflow. So I was scrolling for, my coffee this morning, scrolling the tubes. Oops, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I'll let everybody get settled in first. Shout out from Sydney. So amazing. The World Wide Web is an amazing place, isn't it? We can all just like that be connected across the world. It's amazing. Hey, Julie's, Angela, Alicia, good morning. Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Oh, I see it. Oh, um, so no, it was actually I didn't accuse her subscribers, Alicia. She did have Brittany J did have a subscriber in her comment section question if I am claiming my earnings. And I did make mention of it because that's going real life. So if your subscriber is going to be over there threatening to go real life on people, people need to know what they're dealing with. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of subs you have. So yeah, I did. So it amazes me, yes, that this Christian woman spent Christmas Eve and Christmas Day not only speaking about me on her panel, but also in chats. I thought Christmas for Christians was a big deal. It's like day of the, of God or whatever. But yeah, thank you, Alicia. All right, so my tea is about to be done. Give me 1 second. Don't want it to ring in your ears. East Coast Beauty, 2 months. You're amazing. Thank you. I don't know what Boxing Day is. I keep hearing all about it. Hey everyone, hope you all had an amazing Christmas and box. I don't know what Boxing Day is. Is this when we break down all the boxes from the gifts? I don't know what it is. Um, am I missing out on something cool here? But yeah, so that did happen. I didn't accuse all of her subscribers. I certainly accused the one that stated as much. I don't think anybody should be contacting the IRS on anybody. Matter of fact, good luck getting through to the IRS. How about that? Oh no, Karine, that is the worst. So yeah, did everybody have a good Christmas? No more. Good morning. Yeah, I don't know. Boxing Day is Australian. That's why. Okay. Got it. Yep, 15 months, Connie. It's amazing. Hey, Jason. Good morning. So I was scrolling the tubes, drinking my coffee, seeing what was happening. What did I miss on the tubes? Because, the holidays, so much happens in one day. And I came across a very interesting video, and then I learned some things, and I thought, oh, we gotta talk about this. Mrs. Colombo. Did I ever tell you my mom's a huge Colombo fan? A tradition where the rich would box up their leftovers and unused gifts for the poor. Oh, goes back to the early days when the rich would pack up stuff and deliver to the poor. Oh, okay. I don't know why people think they have the right to go real life. Me neither. And I don't know why creators heart react those things and then act like somebody lied about it. I mean, I have the screenshot. If I need to pull it on the screen, I can. She most certainly said she wanted to know if I was claiming my income. And that is go in real life. Um, one second. Holiday here in Canada. I was in Canada as well. Had a great Christmas. Apparently, I was good this year. Who knew? That's awesome. Good morning, Alyssa. How about that's nobody's business? Right. How about the fact that YouTube now takes taxes from us? But yeah, I would never get away with not paying my taxes. I mean, that's just absolutely ridiculous to even, imply as much. Yes, she does. She absolutely does. I was actually named after Murder She Wrote. So, many people may not be too familiar, or you may be familiar because he's kind of all over the tubes. Uh, my Christmas was nice. It was nice. We were with family on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and the kids are pretty content. It was nice. Yeah. Thank you to everybody who helped with the kids' Christmas. They were very happy. It's very much appreciated. I'm sorry I wasn't on YouTube yesterday. I was going to do a Christmas Day stream, and then I just slept, didn't. I'm not stable enough to go after. It would get weird fast. Listen, I'm about to become unstable myself because I'm so tired of the lies. But you do get to a point where you're like, well, should I just be everything they accuse me of, or do you continue to take the higher road? I don't know. I'm debating myself what I want to do. If I'm being honest, I'm quite sick of it. But I know somebody who's not taking the higher road, and that would be our lovely, well known, all over everything, Turtle Boy. Turtle Boy is overly involved in the Karen Reed case. He was a journalist, or is a journalist, who has completely involved himself in Karen Reed case, starting the whole Karen Reed is innocent movement. And me too. He has a lot of drama going on from between being arrested and indictments and everything in between, but he pretty much is the face of the Karen Reed movement right now. He is very much, if you would, like her publicity, right? He sells all the Karen Reed is innocent merch, free Karen Reed, the Google merch, everything. And with that comes a lot of responsibility. So when things like this come out, it is very interesting. I think it's worthy of speaking on. So it has recently came out that Turtle Boy is accused of domestic violence. If they're being accused of this, he does go and upload a video that we will all listen to. October Shug, new account. Good morning, Irish Twin. Karen Reed is a woman in the middle of a case right now. Her police officer, her husband, was found deceased outside in the cold. Long story short, she's being charged in the crime. There are people who believe she is innocent. There are people who believe she is guilty. And thank goodness that people don't get held to the public opinion because, well, that would be bad. Wishful thinking. Thank you very much. So Turtle Boy, this comes out the other day. And it says, a law enforcement bolo, be on the lookout, has been issued for Aiden, the Holden blogger who calls himself Turtle Boy. Two sources, including a member of law enforcement, told 25 investigators that police are seeking to immediately be on the lookout for Kearney on probable cause for felony charges of domestic assault and battery and witness intimidation. So as I'm going through all this, I was trying to think, and I'm like, wait a minute, was he sleeping with a witness? Right? And that's the conclusion I've come to. I don't know if any of you come to that same conclusion, but this new development stems from an incident Kearney was allegedly involved in Friday evening at the Medfield home of a woman he's been in a relationship with. 25 investigators is still working to determine what the woman alleges Kearney did to her. The source said the woman had previously shared information about Kearney with state police investigators and is considered a witness in his ongoing prosecution that began with his arrest and district court appearance in October. So it was elevated to Norfolk Superior Court, where Curdy was arraigned Friday on 8 charges of intimidation of a witness, 3 counts of conspiracy to intimidate a witness, and 5 counts of picketing a witness for his controversial activism and the Free Kara Reid movement. He has aggressively accused members of law enforcement and prosecution witnesses of framing Reid for the death of her Boston police officer boyfriend, John O'Keefe. She's charged with second-degree murder and has pleaded not guilty. Hey, JB, good morning. Okay, so that's what I was thinking as well, because she went and snitched them out, right? Thank you so much, Spudler, for hitting the thumbs up. Don't make me I hate when those polls pop up. Did you hit the thumbs up? I hate those polls. Don't make me put up a poll. I hate people. Hit the thumbs up, please. So this was all very interesting, right? I'm like, whoa, what is this motherfucker doing? He's a married man. He's out here sleeping with people. Listen, feel how you feel about Turtle Boy. I feel how I feel. I hope I don't offend any of you. I'm going to play his reaction, Corinne. We're going to play it. But here is the video. And this video may be very triggering to some. Okay, so trigger warning. He puts up this video, and I want to state in the very beginning, to me, it sounds like a part was added in. You all tell me what you think at the end of it, but do know this is a trigger warning. We're going to listen to it twice. You know what? I think it does, because I see people's, with that poll up, their thumb up count is higher. All right, everybody ready? You guys awake in the chat? The chat's not moving. Come on, let's get some ones in the chat. Wake up, wake up, wake up. This is going to be a trigger warning. This does involve a relationship that gone wrong. It does involve the aborting of a I don't even know what words we can use on YouTube. You know what I mean? So I'll let the video speak for itself. It's my day off. I don't have to wake up today. All right, fine, but just tune in. All right, we got them. We got the ones. All right. New Jersey Robin, Merry Christmas to you. Kimberly Joe, it's good to see you. I like when you guys come out of the bushes. Thank you. All right, so let's listen to it. And you all listen closely.
I'm still recording too.
Yeah, I know.
That part right there, it says, I'm still recording this, you know. To me, that part, it sounds like is added in. Now, you all tell me what you think. I'm going to rewind it.
What the fuck is somebody?
I'm still recording too.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that.
He says, okay, I have to get going. It's Christmas Eve tomorrow. Okay.
Do what?
I knew it.
Go be with my
See, I called it. You stood there and you lied to my face. Lied to my face. What the fuck is somebody?
I'm still recording too.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that.
Do what?
I knew it.
Go be with my
See, I called it. You stood there and you lied to my face.
He said, do what? Go be with my family? Oh, man.
Lied to my face.
I want you all to remember, as they're saying, remember that. I want you all to remember he knows he's recorded. Regardless if she knows or not, he knows. And I think that is crucial to remember.
Number one. I forgave you
Oh God, I don't need forgiveness.
for conspiring with me.
I didn't even fucking say a word after what you fucking did to me. For weeks.
What did I do to you?
For weeks. Are you kidding
I didn't
me?
do anything to you.
Oh really? Let's play the videos. Let's play the videos of what you didn't do to me. Let's play them. Shall we?
What video?
Fucking shall we? Let's play them. Come on.
He says, I forgave you after I guess she called the state police and turned into a witness. You know what? I guess it would depend. I don't know. And it would depend on his state laws to begin with, right? Especially that is uploaded here. But where she says, let's play the videos, you know what you did to me for weeks. He says, what did I do? You can tell. You can tell he is a gaslighting son of a bitch. I am sorry, but you can tell. There is no doubt in my mind that while he's live streaming or making his videos and they're fighting, he's taking little jabs that only she would be aware of. No doubt in my mind.
I'm gonna play them for you right now. Hold on. Let me just get to them.
That's probably why he said the whole, I'm still recording.
What videos? What are you talking about?
See how he keeps going at her? What videos? What are you talking about?
You know, leave
Go
me
nuts.
I can't hear this.
after I took these pills after you lied to my face just now to try to walk out now. You realize I'm a mandated reporter, right? You want to fuck with me with my health and make me sit here and do this alone?
All right. So what it sounds like she's speaking of there is that she took morning after pills. She took morning after pills and she's saying, now you want to leave me alone with this. Hey, OG Fish.
What all you have to do for 3 hours is just sit here? Fuck you. I'll fucking play your game, Aiden.
When do you report what?
I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie for you.
I don't want you to lie.
Oh yeah, that's why you're telling me that. I need to fucking side with you and you'll protect me and you won't put my shit out there. That's why you're blackmailing me.
I'm not black.
Nice try.
So I don't know if this is true, but I have heard this elsewhere and I've heard it from her as well. And I heard that he has a history of doing just that, which is blackmailing people, women with their nudes. It sounds like he's having an affair. I don't know if him and his wife are in good standing, but he is married. Checking the vibes. I don't know. Just thought he wanted to leave and she kept threatening him. Well, yes. It does sound that way. And it also sounds like she's upset that he's wanting to go spend the holidays with his actual family.
Nice try.
I specifically.
Nice try. You know, you blackmail me, and it doesn't have to be a direct blackmail either, a direct threat. Do you not realize that by now?
No shot.
You
Thank
fucking
you.
blackmail me. You said me that shit about my kids. You blackmail me and you threaten me. And guess
Oh, so she's saying he blackmailed her about the kids. Thank you so much, Killshot.
what? Guess fucking what? All you have to fucking do was you lie to me. All you have to do is sit there. But for some reason, you have to fucking get going at 3 a.m. I wonder why. Because you're a fucking liar and a user.
So it's 3 a.m. It sounds like they spent the night together. He convinced her or talked her into taking this morning after pill. She took it. She's now emotional and he wants to leave at 3 a.m. She's probably, you lose him how you get him type of thing. She's probably worried he's going to go be with another woman, perhaps his wife. She's using the whole, I took this pill. I'm going to, it does stuff to your body, does that whole thing.
No, you're a liar and a user. You just stood there and said, okay, I'll stay. And then as soon as I put them in my mouth, you fucking do this shit. You're a fucking psychopath. You're deranged.
So there you have it. She's saying, as soon as I take the pills, you tell me you're going to stay. You're probably saying I'll take care of you and blah, blah, blah. And as soon as she takes the pills, he decides he's going to leave.
Nothing wrong with you. You weren't built right. You were born with something with your wiring fucking off that makes you a fucking psycho. You're psychotic. No fucking man acts this way. No man thinks his whole life is an online world with fucking online fucking people that talk shit. Like, you literally think like that's the whole world. Like, because you're a dweeb. Because no girl ever fucking wanted you.
Because you're a dweeb. The way she did the mocking voice, I gotta admit, that was pretty funny. I think we all know some people who live this virtual fantasy of being something they're not, right?
And guess what? The only fucking reason anyone pays any attention to you is because you're fucking stupid ass show. Otherwise, nobody will look twice at you. No, I fucking wasn't. And guess what? I have messages from 2 months ago. I believe Karen is 100% guilty.
Yeah, because you're
guilty.
Yeah.
No, because
no, because you're retired. Because you're.
I'm retired. That's why I have 2 degrees. That's why I.
So she says, I have messages from 2 months ago, and it sounded like she was saying messages on him. But he right away goes, because you know, the R word, and she says, I have 2
degrees.
From community college.
No, actually from real college.
From community college, real college, what does it matter? If she has the credentials, she has the credentials. The fact that he took some, you know, little shots about community college, and she's like, no, real college.
I know that's just a great Oh, UMass Amherst?
Oh, you went to
Zoomass? You went to Zoomass, dude?
Yes.
All your siblings went to a prestigious school, and you go to Zoomass. Whatever's wrong with you? Whatever's wrong with you? You're the problem child.
Right.
You're the fucking, and you're just mental. It's mentally ill with your fucking mother. Just
Mother.
Your mother. The fucking crazy nut job that belongs in a fucking institution.
My mom?
Yeah.
I didn't know my.
Yeah. Oh, I did my research too. Mommy likes to do her research too.
Wait, my mom's a
Yeah.
nut job?
Yeah, I know all about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah, wow. And threat.
So she looked into his mom. Now I will say it was wrong to bring up the mom, but if you're like laying in bed and you're being intimate without protection and possibility of being pregnant and you should know the history of the person you're sleeping with, especially if it can lead to a pregnancy. Sorry. Sounds nuts,
when you
but
want to fucking get your way, telling me to do whatever you fucking say, or else you'll release information about my children.
Definitely.
You made the big mistake threatening my children, bringing my children into it. You made a huge fucking mistake. Huge.
I definitely didn't.
Huge. Oh, you definitely did. You definitely did. Indirect or direct threat. You definitely fucking did. You knew exactly what you were doing.
Indirect.
And guess what? It doesn't mean just because you put it in words, by the way, this is not a threat, doesn't make it not a threat.
Oh.
Like, you think you're so fucking slick, dude. You're not slick at all.
now that's facts. Just because you say it's not a threat doesn't make it not a threat. Just because you say allegedly doesn't protect you from, you know, the ledge. Hey, NC Country, it's good to see you. It is messy on both sides, absolutely. And we're gonna tear apart both sides, and then, you know, Glaire's white knighting coming in and crush inside. I will try not to crush my niece's children.
You belong with Kate.
You're not
You guys are.
You're not slick. Oh, I'm gonna be 20 times worse than Kate. Because I'm gonna tell the truth about everything. Because you just fucking did that.
That's fine. I can tell the truth.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go there and it's gonna be so much worse for you.
Go there. Oh, please. Okay. Who are you calling now? Who are you calling? This is what I want to get out of the apartment.
Oh,
I don't know. Who are you calling? What are you doing? What are you going to try to do? Are you going to try to frame me for something?
frame you.
Are
Are
you
you
gonna
serious?
are you gonna try to pull some bullshit like I hit you or something? Is that what you're trying to do right now? Who are you calling? No, you can't. Who are you calling? Who? Who? Who are you calling?
Yeah, I know. Leave me alone with court because I fucking hope something happens to me because I'm living in no.
Yeah, you probably said
Yeah, I have.
She just said, I'm leaving a note in case anything happens to me. I can't figure out if it's in his pocket and he's speaking differently because he knows that he's recording. No one, you know how I do, Melissa. Nobody gets a pass. Here he's asking her if she's going to try and frame him for something. Right. And then she responds, I'm leaving a note in case anything happens to me. She has no evidence on him. This will get him off any charges. I don't know because it's only 15 minutes of an entire night. And from what I read, there were marks on her. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I haven't.
Here's my question. Why are you sleeping with somebody that you think would frame you? Why are you sleeping with somebody that you're looking into? Why are you sleeping with somebody who snitched you out to the police? Like, that's what I want to know.
I have a bunch of emails to you. Fucking do it, Ethan. Do it. Do it.
Yes, Reggie.
You're gonna fucking do it. Anybody do it.
Well,
I fucking do it.
I don't live here.
You just promised me if I took those. You just promised me. No, I fucking one fucking tiny piece came out. I fucking took the majority of them. They're all gone, and you're gonna fucking do this to me. You're gonna fucking leave me in case something happens. You're gonna fucking walk out.
So this is where I do offer her a little more leniency because here's the thing. If she's currently pregnant or thinks she's pregnant, that adds extra stress onto anybody. Taking a morning after pill is fearful for a lot of women. It can lead to cramping, bleeding, nausea. It can lead to a lot of things. It sounds like she was worried about taking this pill, being that she does have 4 kids to take care of. And he told her, if you take it, I'll stay here. You know, I'll take care of you. And the moment she put it in her mouth, he threatens to leave. Now, it does also sound like, on the other hand, that she is kind of just wanting to keep him there. Just wanting to keep him there by any, it's 3 a.m. You get them how you lose them how you got them type of thing. It sounds like she's worried that maybe he's going to go be with another woman, or, they just sound like they're both unstable in their trust of each other, yet they're sleeping together. I don't get that part. Exactly, Pat S. I don't understand that.
Are you serious?
What the fuck? What's gonna happen?
You understand? You understand what it does? Do you even fucking understand?
All right. Well, I gotta get going.
You can't fucking leave me. I'm gonna fucking, like, you don't understand. It's literally like giving birth. I can't be alone.
I did not sign up for this.
You told me to fucking take it.
I certainly did.
Don't say you did it. Don't say you did it.
See, and that's where I feel he's gaslighting her right there. He says, I didn't tell you to take it. You can hear by her voice he certainly did. Why did he wait till the 5th time she said it for him to say, I didn't tell you to take it? It sounds like she told him she was already pregnant. Well, it sounds like they're taking some type of pill to abort, rather that's a morning after, or if there's some other pill out there. It sounds like an abort pill. That's true. That's true too. It's not like giving birth. No, it's not. I don't know. It's a termination pill. Okay, so it is a different pill. Sounds like she's further along than a morning after, and she's worried it's going to put her into a full-blown, miscarriage, if you will.
I said I'm taking them. You said I'll stay if you take them. Don't say that you did it. Don't say that you did it. Don't say that you did it. You said you would.
You're going to make your kids up.
Don't say that you did it.
Give me the piece of paper.
Don't say that you did it. I'll give it to you after. Don't say that you did it because you're proving it to me right now. You're just trying to walk out. I can't be alone. I will give it to you after.
I will stay for a little while longer if you give me the paper.
I will. No, I don't trust you now. You just try.
I will stay a little bit longer if you give me the paper. Yeah, there's a lot. I seen a lot. I saw a real lot. It was termination pills. Mm.
Try to leave and walk out the door.
Well, I will leave.
I'll give it to you after.
If
You
don't
can
do
leave
it,
it. No, I'm
If you
not
only
doing that
walk, what are
game.
you
You're
gonna
not
do?
playing a game with me because you just lied to my face.
what are you gonna do
You
about
just lied to my You just fucking lied to my face.
I think
This is fucking part of you too.
what?
I shouldn't have to fucking go through this alone. You just don't want to fucking take responsibility for your
I
part.
don't think
I have to fucking go through this now, and fucking I'm gonna be alone with 4 kids. I have no one at all to fucking be here with me.
Hey,
That's a fair fear to have. Hey, Lonnie. That's a fair fear to have. Right. And as soon as she took the pills, he says he's going to leave. Yep. I don't know, Irish.
you're I'm not convinced you're pregnant.
Shut the fuck up!
Show me the
You're
ultrasound.
just trying to move me.
Well, I think you're a liar. You're a pathological liar.
So the paper he wants, it sounds like he wants proof of pregnancy. And she's not giving him proof of pregnancy. That's what it sounds like the paper is.
I'm not a fucking. You're a pathological liar. You just lied to my face and then you just tried to say that you didn't. That you say you did. You're a pathological liar. You are. And you project everything onto everybody else. That's what you do on your show every day. Every fucking day. Just like you just have to keep going. Like all you have to do is fucking sit up, put on your shirt, I'll go in the other room. Like, you don't have to fucking talk to me or do anything. I'm not asking anything else from you other than just to be a body here, please.
Fine. Give me the fucking piece.
I'll give it to you after. I have no reason to fucking. That's the only fucking reason I fucking.
That's a shame that she feels like she has to have some empowerment to keep him there, which right now is this paper. I said this was Friday, so that would have been what? I think this all took place Friday, and he's just uploading it. Although they do mention something on here about it being Christmas Eve. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like she was doing anything to try to keep him around, if you ask me. That's what it sounds like to me. Maybe she didn't want him to go be with his family and his wife on Christmas Eve. There's no doubt in my mind there's some type of manipulation on her side as well, as far as that goes. And yeah, it is Christmas Eve, except for over here it says Friday. No, December 25th. I'm sorry, you guys are right. It's Christmas Eve. Oh my goodness. I don't know about all of you, but the days merged together. Okay, Christmas Eve it is.
Years because I don't want to be alone with this. I have 4 kids. I can't be alone with this. I couldn't even tell you how you would exist because you wouldn't have fucking come. That's how fucked up you are. I couldn't even tell you in advance because you wouldn't come, just like the other day, the 2 weeks ago when you fucking said you were gonna come. I couldn't even fucking tell you in advance. I didn't have to tell you shit. I didn't have to tell you anything. And why are you going on and on now? When I just fucking told you, all I need you here is for a body. That's all I need you here. You want the room? You want the room to yourself? I'll go here. You don't need to keep going and going. Like, that's a fucking antagonist. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, Killshot, I imagine this isn't the first time they fought like this. It sounds like they fight often. And I'm sure the kids have heard it. And I'm sure, yeah, being this Christmas is harder. Now, what's really upsetting, if you think about this, is a few minutes ago, Aiden or Turtle Boy says it's 4 a.m. now. So they're past 3 a.m. It's 4 a.m. within 2 or 3 hours, those kids are going to wake up. They're going to wake up if they're not awake right now. They're going to run down. They're going to want to open their presents. They're going to run back. Mommy, mommy. And she's not going to be able to wake up because she was up all night fighting, crying, screaming. This is really sad.
Where you go?
I'm gonna take all my kids with me in the car and drive to your fucking house and sit in your driveway and let it happen in 3 hours in your driveway. You're gonna fucking do this to me. I'll wake up all my kids right now. Fucking do this to me. I'll sit in your...
Where you go?
I'm gonna take all my kids with me in the car and drive to your fucking house and sit in your driveway and let it happen in 3 hours in your driveway.
So now she's saying she's going to pick her kids up and go to his house and sit in his driveway.
You're gonna fucking do this to me. I'll wake up all my kids right now. What do you think I won't? You're not gonna fucking do that to me. That is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard of in my life. Fucking forcing someone to take it and then fucking saying you're gonna stay and then fucking take it off. Fucked up than anything.
I'm exhausted. I didn't get home.
I'm gonna do this driveway. And I'm gonna fucking kill you how I am out there. Paul, wake up! Guys, wake up! No, you're doing this to me! You're doing this to me! You just promised! You just fucking promised me!
This is when the kids come. The kids come involved in this. Give me just a second. Okay. So here's the thing. I know this lady, especially this part, as mothers, a lot of us are going to get upset. But keep in mind, this woman is pregnant, right? Hormones are all over the place. She's in this unstable, unhealthy. She's fighting with this guy who does come off very gaslight. He's like a gaslighter. He's recording with intent. He knows what he's doing. He knows which words to use to trigger her. He knows him saying he's leaving is triggering her. She feels like she was tricked into taking these pills, and now she's scared what effect it's going to have on her body. You know, try to keep all that in mind, because it's easy. It's easy, but it's easy to judge it on the surface, but just try to keep everything in mind. It's actually really sad.
No, you're gonna make me have a nervous breakdown. You don't get to do this to me. You're not gonna do this to me.
Stop it. Lie down. Lie down. What are you taking? Stop it. Stop it.
If you listen right here, it sounds like this woman just wants to be hugged. Just hug her. She's scared. She's emotional. Just give her a fucking hug. Like, when he starts calming down his voice, she calms down her voice. You know, it's actually really sad to listen to.
Waking up your children.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna wake up anyways. And I might as well get some fucking holding while I can, because I'm not gonna be able to drive in the next fucking hour. You just promised me. You don't do that to people. You just promised me.
I'll make a deal with you right now.
No, I'm not giving the paper back first. It's not happening. I'll give it to you after. No, then that's your only option. Call KK. You really want to do this to me? You really want to fucking do this to me? Guess what? If I fucking crash now on the way there, because I'm fucking having kids crashes to document to you, and I will stay in the driveway and I will tell Julie everything.
Here's the thing, PB&J. He could just fucking leave. He's not trying to leave. He's fucking with her. There's no reason why he couldn't just walk out that door. He stays and argues with her and goes back and forth with her as he's recording. This is just when he decided to record. Imagine what he was doing prior to the camera being on and prior to it being off or after it being off.
No, what you're doing is abuse. Were you forcing me to take those and you're going to stay with me and help me? That's abuse. That's abuse what you just did to me. You need to fucking you stay to your word because that's fucked up what you just. And you need to fucking stop doing this to
He
me.
needs to go back to bed. He needs to get to bed. Put that boy back in bed right now. You heard me? Put that boy back in bed right now. This is not good for you.
Yeah, you're damn fucking right it's not.
You need to put him.
You're damn fucking right it's not.
You need to put him back in bed right now.
You need to stop doing this to me. It's abuse what you're doing right now.
Okay. So there's that right there. So I'll add this in at the end. Fucking with people seems to be turtle boy, especially in all fairness. If I was trying to leave someone's house and they were acting like her, I'd probably try to calm them down. He wasn't trying to calm her down. He every time she calmed down a bit, he got her worked back up. I honestly I don't even know what people are hearing when it comes to this, because I'm hearing complete opposite. I'm hearing a woman who is in an exhausting relationship with an exhausted man who thinks he's the shit because he has all these little, fans because of the Karen Reed thing. He is married, although they may be split right now, which is why he would upload this publicly. But he did cheat on her many times while he was married. He's instigating her. He's gaslighting her. He tells her to take the pills to abort this pregnancy that he participated in, and then thinks he's just going to roll out. Just going to go home, right? Because he's a narcissist. Of course he would think this has not, this looks good on him. Of course he would. That's what I've gotten from it. Now, do I think this woman's mentally unstable? Yeah. Have you ever been in a relationship like that? It would make any of us be mentally unstable. Any of us. Add in the fact that she's pregnant. She has 4 kids. She just took these pills to abort the pregnancy. She sounds like she's a hot mess right now. And then you go back to the fact that she says that he blackmailed her. He blackmailed her with information about her kids, promised her that, she'll be safe so long as she goes with his side or sticks to his side. It's just, he does have the platform to destroy somebody. He has the platform to absolutely blackmail somebody. Emotion does not mean that you're unstable. In my opinion, people like this man do this purposefully. He would make me mentally unstable. Karen, my 2 kids kept moving. She sounds nuts. Like, this isn't an accident. It's an abortion. It's not even the same as being pregnant. I mean, it's the same as being pregnant, but he told her, like, let's abort, and we're going to abort. And right, he does this to a lot of people. That's exactly what I was trying to say, B. Tim. He has a very big history of this. Very big history of it. Here. She has right to be concerned. If you take this pill, I'll be there for you, and and then as soon as she takes it, he's like, all right, I'm leaving. It's 3 a.m. Where does he have to go? He's been there all night. Why does he have to leave now? I absolutely think he knows what he's doing. Hold on. I'm looking for one particular video I saw of him that was very interesting. She says that he said 2 weeks ago he would come and didn't come. Guess there's an abortion pill in the morning after pill from it. Oh, yeah, there's a big difference. Well, it's easy to say we shouldn't act some ways. You know what I mean? It's very easy to say unless you're in the situation, the emotions, the hormones. There's a lot to it. We don't know what was or wasn't said before the recording started. Right. So finding critiquing an argument, I've had some doodles. I think that this woman is the uniformed officer that looked up the license plate. I also believe he went there with the intentions of getting documents to try to smooth it out with her because she might be a witness against him. This woman is stated as a witness against him. All right, let me keep looking. Sorry, going back over here. It's a shame that is his own children are going to come across these things one day. That's what's really a sad thing. And even her kids. This is uploaded to the internet there now. It's there forever. It's never going to leave. I think it's this one. So Kate was all right. On December 9, 2020, Aiden Kearney and Brian Sessions publicly claimed that Kate was arrested for assault on her own child. This is type of shit that he does to women. Hey, Mark, it's good to see you.
Before. So anyway, Kate she was not on her show the other night because Rick Kelly messages me and tells me last night during the live show, if you're watching this, that she was arrested for allegedly assaulting her daughter, Teresa. Okay. And so I'm like, is this true? Whatever. So I call sources up today that know about this more than fucking anybody. People who should not be telling me shit, but are anyway. Okay. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to say who they work for. Let's just say it's fucking very reliable. Very, 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 very reliable. And I know as a matter of fact speaking right now, okay, that because the police were called on Kate by her son. Her son called the fucking cops on her because her and the daughter were getting.
Well, PB&J, here's my question to you. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? She didn't want her kids involved. It was in her house. It was Christmas Eve. Everything about this wrong. Why on Christmas Eve? Well, probably because that's when good old Turtle Boy here said he would be there for her. Why when the kids are there? Where else is she supposed to put her kids? Why have someone you say you're afraid of be there? Probably because he's split personality. There's probably several sides of him. You could hear the difference. You could hear the difference when towards the end when she was really upset and suddenly he got more soft-spoken and, just lay down, Like she just wanted to be comforted. She's scared. She sounds scared. Called up and asked they had a bolo on him and they said, yes, come in. He said he would, but hasn't turned himself in. Shocker.
Into a tiff, a physical altercation in the house. Okay. I do not have the arrest report yet.
Of course, I'm assuming things. I think a lot of us assume things on here, but that's all we can do. When somebody puts out a video like that, all we can do is assume, if he didn't want that out there, if he didn't want people to assume, don't put out a fucking video like that. What are we supposed to do with it? We weren't there. Oh, that's how you say it. I see it differently. I see it as he's doing the manipulating. Even at the one part where she's like, you told me to take them. He's like, I didn't tell you to take the pills. He knows what he's doing.
I do not. I'm going to get it. Believe me. I'm going to get that fucking arrest report. And when I get it, I'm obviously going to publish it. They'll redact names or whatever. But the daughter, 100%, is not in Kate's care right now. The daughter is in foster custody, once again, living in a foster home, because this is what Kate Peter does.
What did he do? What did she do when he left? We all see what she did when he left. What did she do? What I could hear from the recording, neither are right in the situation. Neither are right. Absolutely not. And it's disgusting that is on the internet. It's disgusting that there are kids involved. It's disgusting that these are grown adults. It's disgusting this is a married man. Oh, I agree. None of it's right. And he has a long history of doing it. So of course, his buddy DeClaire went right up to White Knight. Why would I have an agenda against him? Well, you obviously have an agenda against her, right? What's your agenda against her? Why does it automatically mean I have an agenda against him because I see it differently than what he wants the public to see? The fact that he even uploaded that tells me what I need to know about him. Why can't he put a fucking condom on his dick? How about that? Right? Why can't he put a condom on his dick? It sounds like she's holding an ultrasound against him to try to get him to stay while she goes through the abort because she doesn't want to be alone. And with a narcissist like him, it sounds like she needs a weapon to keep him there. I'm not saying she's mentally stable. I'm not saying she's right. I'm just saying I can see where you can get to a point like that. He's telling her, take the pills. I'll be here. It's 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve. Everybody's like, what about the 4 kids? What about him when it comes to the 4 kids? Did he give a shit that her 4 kids were there? Did he tell her, like, please take this pill and, we'll cuddle up and we'll watch movies together and, wake up in the morning. It'll be Christmas. The kids will be happy. And she's all like, oh, yeah, it sounds so good, Aiden. They're all lovey-dovey. She takes the pills, and now he's like, all right, I'm leaving. We don't know because he didn't start recording until she was already in that manic state. What got her to that manic state? And if she's always that way, why is he sleeping with her unprotected? Why is he sleeping with her at all? We do know he told her to take the pills and that he would be there because she said it several times and he didn't once deny it until that one time. So we do know that. She says several times, you told me you would be here. You told me you would watch me. She's abusing her children. Well, then so is he because he's in that house too and he's participating. So then he's abusing the children as well. So, of course, good old Glare, because he's the standing ovation of what a man would be. Right. I same here, beat him. I thought the same thing. I thought the same exact thing. He was winding her up to record her, flipping out with good reason for her to flip out, but put on an act himself in order to come off cool and calm to the court in public. Yeah, that's how I see it. Pretty sure any relationship with this freak of toxic relationship, no matter who it is. He loves to gaslight, manipulate people. I will see you. You think he gets all his money, he doesn't care. Well, he knows he has the power of the internet. Now she's abusing. Poor Turtle Boy was abused. Sad. That's sad. Well, again, she's doing the same thing he's doing. He's doing the same thing she's doing. Therefore, they're both abusive, right? Also, just so we can put this out there, I don't give a shit if you're an American citizen and you hashtag God bless America. You can't FOIA request somebody's taxes. So, Brittany, call off your little subscriber because you're looking really stupid over there as a true crime channel to think that you have rights into somebody's private taxes by FOIA. That is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. I'm going to FOIA your taxes. So stupid. You people are fucking embarrassing. Hey, Pristine. People's taxes are not public information, sweetheart. My personal taxes are not your, but that's okay. Anyway, so let's check out the standing ovation of what a man is as he white knights. I mean, who's going to tell them? Who's going to tell them? She's fully on my taxes. She even said, "As it's my right as an American citizen. God bless America." Yeah. Idiot.
Ooh, Merry Christmas, everybody.
That if there was ever a way you knew you were about to get a very mature, unbiased coverage of a situation, you know it when it starts off like that. He posted the video. Right here tells you all you need to know about where this is going to go with Glare.
Ooh, Merry Christmas, everybody. There's only a few minutes left here on the eastern part of the United States. What's up, dude? Are you going to be good? You can hang out in here with me as long as you're going to be good. It's late.
I let you out of the bathroom, buddy. Come on out. That sound is the worst. That was normal to say, right? Her kids are home with her. What was normal to say? Are you delayed, 13 Kings? Yeah. God bless America. Freedom of Information Act. They don't go to people's personal taxes, though, so I can't stand her either. And the fact that she's denying it, yet the person that commented it also now is saying this. But yeah, it didn't happen, right, Brittany? Okay.
So I'm hoping he just goes to sleep.
Woo!
But say hi to everybody. Say hi. I know I love you too. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss here? Can I have a kiss here? Come on. Oh, I love it. I love you, dude. Don't spill my coffee though, bro. I got hot coffee here. Don't spill it. It's been a hell of a day.
Who puts hot coffee in a blue plastic cup? Are you okay, Claire? Do you need some mugs? We'll get you some mugs, Claire. You'll be all right. Well, yeah, then they would have had Trump's taxes. Men could be very manipulative as well. 13 Kings. Very manipulative as well. Right. He's a victim. He owes right. Yeah. Oh, this woman's framing a pregnancy on me, but I slept with her unprotected. Are we talking about teenagers, people in their 20s, or a married man with 3 fucking children at home on Christmas Eve? And everybody wants to question this woman and her 4 children sleeping in her home that she's in on Christmas Eve. And it's like, okay, well, that tells us all we need to know about you, 13 Kings. Bless your heart, sweetheart.
All right, off. Go. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Beautiful boy. All right, welcome, guys. And everybody says Merry Christmas, Clever. Off. Okay, I guess he wants to say Merry Christmas back. All right, dude. Hey, okay, off.
I like how Glare tries to pretend he's not completely annoyed. I feel like you're abusing me by writing in all caps. I feel like you're being abusive, sir. It's pay to Glare stop dressing up like an adult anymore. He needs to go back to adult. So what's so funny is when I seen him dressed up as the KFC guy, at first I'm like, my God, he actually looked better that way, to be honest, you know?
Sit. I'm going to put you in the other room.
Give him 30 seconds, guys.
I'm going to put you in the other room. You're usually asleep by now anyway. I love you, but you got to sit. I can't do my show with you doing this. Sit.
Well,
Thank you.
that's up
Good
to me,
boy.
Kings. I control who can speak here.
Okay. Now I'm going to try to keep this light, as light as I can, folks, because we've got some interesting stuff. Oh man, how interesting! How interesting that this would come from somebody who's anonymous. That's just fucking fantastic.
It says anonymous, and then it says Josh. Anonymous Josh. True crime is important if you both sides of the case. Let the defense do their job for the accused. Yeah. I just think him uploading that video, it doesn't put him in the light he's thinking it does. Oh, absolutely. I don't have a dislike for Turtle Boy though at all. I have a dislike for Glare, not for Turtle Boy.
Yeah, I got some words.
Turtle Boy just has a history of
because
this.
ever since last night,
And their voice.
or this morning anyway. This morning, people have been blasting me on Twitter talking about a bolo on Turtle Boy for some sort of domestic assault or something to that effect.
Don't you like how this Real Crime Channel, like something to that effect? It might be domestic violence or something to that effect. Or why do you sound so unsure of yourself, Glare?
I just chose to ignore because it was Christmas. I was already dealing with my own drama that I didn't want to deal with on Christmas. I have a stalker who's obsessed with my penis.
So I do want to show you guys that. So while I agree to an extent that, all right, it's enough with the whole Glare's penis talk, I did find this to be really weird because it's like running to the principal at school that something took place at your community basketball game, right? Like there's nothing the school can do for you. It didn't happen on school time. So you have the Glare over here goes to Twitter. And he says, so I guess this is how worthwhile creators spend their holidays at Team YouTube. I guess I'm just stuck dealing with threats and intimidation from your partners. Now, here's the thing, Glare. I don't know if you've realized this yet, but you can absolutely block his number. And I would have blocked his number. But you're tattling to YouTube about a personal something that happened outside of YouTube. This is your cell phone, right? Why you such a bitch? You a pussy and can't talk man to man, you dummy. You're the biggest. Yeah, like why would you even keep this unblocked? But what the Glare didn't show in these little texts is that he texts Morbid right here, right? So he shows all these old texts of him being harassed, but you text them back right here. It sounds like you are you in love? You want this? And then ran to YouTube and was like, YouTube. The Glare that the Morbis texted me on my personal phone line. You know, like just block the number, bro. It's weird. It had nothing to do with YouTube to tattle on YouTube. Whatever. People are weird. Just like you can't FOIA request somebody's taxes. Watch out for these true crime creators.
A man, for lack of a better term, so why? I can't tell you. And why the first thing on Christmas morning, this guy decided to start texting me, telling me he knows where I live and he's coming.
Do you see what a liar he is? You hear that in raw time, how the Glare is lying, right? I don't know why he decides first thing on Christmas morning to text me. No, you text him.
I can't tell you. And why the first thing on Christmas morning, this guy decided to start texting me, telling me he knows where I live and he's coming to see me. And yeah, it was really weird.
It's really weird. You're such a liar. Hey, Mac, you texted him, but now you don't know why he texted you, why he said that. He said that in response to what you sent him. What a liar. I didn't even catch that when I first. Wow, what a liar. Oh, I agree, Leo. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird, Glare. You absolutely texted him. That's why he texted you. He didn't text you first thing on Christmas morning. I don't know why. Only because I text him first. Oh, there's more dates though. Here. Sorry. It's right here. There's another date of the Glare texting him. The Glare text Morbid, Merry Christmas. You must be so proud of yourself with how you spend your holidays. No friends, no family. Sorry to hear that, bruh. And then he says, I'm coming to see you, though. Now, I will say this. Why are we shaming people for not having anybody to spend Christmas with? There's a lot of reasons for that, which is sad. But to act like all stupid, like, I don't know why he's texting me, bruh. Maybe because you text them first, bruh. Sorry, just Just to clarify for you, Melissa, he definitely texted them first. Really weird. Yeah, it's really weird. Somebody responded to my text. Yeah, it's really weird. Somebody I claim's been harassing me for weeks. Very weird. How dare you respond?
So dealing with that.
Hey, headstones.
And then this happens.
The weather's pretty nice.
And yeah, Meredith Fagan. Yeah. It's a creator named Morbid, and he's an absolute douche. And he's completely insane, unhinged, and obsessed.
So if he's completely insane, unhinged, and obsessed, why the fuck did you text him? Ain't that weird? Like, wouldn't you just... No, I didn't. I showed them as well. Oh, wait. Did Glare have different ones? Let's see. I thought he texted them on Christmas. All right. To be fair, let's see. Yeah, no, these are December 17th. You missed where the Glare texted him on actual Christmas morning. And then said, I don't know why he's texting me first thing on Christmas morning. Yeah, you do, because you texted him. That's why. So he texted him Sunday, December 17th, Tuesday, December 7th, 14th, 17th, 17th, and then Tuesday. On Christmas morning, the Glare texted Morbid saying, Merry Christmas. I guess you have nobody to hang out with. Well, that's weird, Dynamite. That's very weird. Under Wendy? Oh, is it because I'm on a computer? One day ago. Oh, so this is Christmas morning? All right, Morbid, you're getting a little weird out here. They're both getting weird with it. Just block each other. That's all. Just block each other. Okay, I see. I do apologize, Glare. I was wrong. I still think you're both weird for this. I mean, you could block each other and not have this, like, weird man-to-man exchange. But all right. So I take back my that I made about you. I still think you're weird too. Look, he even has his photo as the thing. Look. I don't save people's photos, do you? That's weird. Like, is there like a secret love going on? Baby, come back to me.
Obsessed. And whatever issues he has,
that is getting weird, though.
I don't see why he has to make them my problem.
Now the Glare is going to say it's his sexuality. Okay, so now he's a gay man for that.
And whatever issues he has with his own sexuality, I don't see why he has to make them my problem.
That's so weird.
Anyway, moving on. We are going to talk a little bit about what's going on here with Turtle Boy. And I wasn't going to do this. Somebody in the chat said, I thought this wasn't until noon tomorrow. I did have this set for noon tomorrow.
Yeah,
because I didn't want to spend the last few minutes of Christmas talking about this. But now,
I do. When he straight up lied that I sent him a photo of Dolly's dick, that was a straight up lie, and he knew he was lying. But he doubled down on that lie while live, and the minute he ended his live, he went and commented in the comment section to correct his lie. But he knew in that moment he was lying on me. He knew he was lying on me.
Since Turtle Boy posted this video, because honestly, I was going to do it out of respect. I was like, it's Christmas, let's wait out till Christmas is over. My Christmas went as well as it could go, I guess. And yes, I have heard the recording. We're gonna go over it. We're gonna talk about it. Now, I find the timing of all this very interesting. For people who are trying to make us seem crazy
So all right. So here we go, right? The timing of all of this is so interesting to the Glare, and he's part of a we team. People are trying to make us so crazy, right? Like we're not paranoid. No, he didn't publicly. No, he wrote a comment. That's all he did, Lon. He was write a comment. Thank you, True Texan. Thank you so much. So now it's a conspiracy that involves the glarer, right? Like it's not just what it is. Like it didn't just happen how it happened. Now it's a conspiracy. Okay.
Or spouting out quote unquote conspiracy theories, you know, the timing is a little crazy.
Right, Thinker?
You know what I mean? Like, let's recap real quick. So Turtle Boy's charges get upgraded to 3 more charges, right? Turtle Boy's charges go up.
I said that the other day,
and
Tattoos.
gets kicked up
Probably
to
is.
Superior Court, where he no longer has to face a jury of 6.
He knows. There's no doubt in my mind. Turtle Boy knows that Glare is trying to dick ride off him. No doubt in my mind.
He has to face a jury of 12. Then he goes to court a couple of days ago, and or a few days ago, and we watched the hearing. I went over it. I went over it twice. I went over it, and Off the Muff went over it. But twice on this channel, it has been gone over. Hold on a second.
Well, the longer you watch him, Headstones, the more that will happen. I say a lot as well, but what he does more than that. He's like, like there was one time like somebody played like just Glare like talking, and it rounded up to be nothing but uhs and hus. So much. I'm so annoyed with this SoFlo. So annoyed.
So, the result of this sit, Clubber, sit.
Clubber.
Thank you. Good boy. So the result of this is that the judge tells the prosecutor to give him some sort of, to present some sort of case. Give him a case to reference, give him a statute to cite on, to make a ruling on, anything, right? What do you want from me? Basically is what the judge says. What do you want me to do?
So what's the conspiracy, Glare? That the judge is like, what do you want me to do? Get to the conspiracy.
At one point, Mello, the prosecutor, says something to the effect of a bail for $1, Your Honor. He had no idea what he was doing in there. And it was clear. He had no plan. He had no preparation, even though
it has been New Jersey.
They put all this work into kicking it up into Superior Court, moving up this court date. And it was them who moved up the court date, seeing as apparently the reason was that Bradle, Turtle Boy's attorney, said or had plans. And
does anybody else think it's a little weird how like involved Glare is in Turtle Boy's case though? Like like the name of the attorneys and the defense and this and the judge and what they said and what they ate that night. Like you're just it's a little odd. Thank you so much, Brown Eyes Gal. Turtle Boy has turned himself in and is en route. Point out if I could I also like to point out that Karen Reed case and Turtle Boy case are 2 separate cases. Yeah, it's a shame that they're getting intertwined this way. He's turned in on the way to court. He's really trying to be very what's with the awkward laugh? Like it's so bizarre. Yeah, he think media's waiting for me. I gotta go, guys. I'm a celebrity. Yeah, you're a celebrity that's putting yourself in front of a woman that's on trial. That's what you are. You're taking attention away from the real victim. How many of you know the victim's name? How often do you hear the victim's name? A lot less than you hear Turtle Boy and Karen's.
And had personal plans during the time where it was originally set, and they wanted to move it up to make it convenient for everybody.
He even knows that the fucking attorney had personal plans. Good golly.
Awesome. But then the result of this is he's released on his own recognizance, and the restrictions of being within 100 feet of any of these witnesses was lifted. the restrictions to be able to do his job, to keep him from being able to do his job, were lifted. So basically, he's all set, and all the judge says is, well, I don't have to tell him to not to break the law. He knows not to break the law. Everybody is subject to the law. So what you're telling me, the prosecutor, you're telling me, the judge,
I agree, Spudler,
to order him not to break the law. Why should I have to do that? That's common sense. He knows not to break the law. He's a grown man. He's sitting in court right now.
That's what the judge said. The judge said he knows not to break the law. He's a grown man. He's sitting in the court right now. If he knew not to break the law, he wouldn't be sitting in the court right now speaking to a judge. Goofball.
So
the judge was like, he's a grown man. He knows not to break the law. He's sitting in the courtroom right now. What brought him to the courtroom? Oh my God.
Then on Christmas Eve,
he could do
Turtle
his
Boy
job of
decides,
harassment.
after this huge win, that he's going to go beat up a woman.
That's huge win. It was a huge win. That's a huge win. Right, of course. The judge has to assume innocent, but you're not in a courtroom if you're not breaking the law. You know, in some format.
I buy that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do you know he didn't get arrogant with this huge win and went and broke the law? How do you know he didn't, do what he's accused of doing just because he had a huge win? That means he wouldn't do it. Maybe that huge win made him feel like he's untouchable when it comes to the law. How not to break the law, since 3 days later he broke multiple laws allegedly. Right. It's like, come on.
He's just gonna go and beat up a woman on Christmas Eve. Yeah. Anybody who believes this, especially after listening to that video, I don't know what to tell you. If you follow true crime and you believe,
this is what the Glare always does. He always has to insult you, right? He always has to insult the subscribers. If you believe this, especially if you follow true crime, you're an idiot. You don't know nothing if you believe this. Like, why? He always does that. You're smartest person in a room, the Glare. Everybody, you're so smart. Everybody's so fucking dumb if they don't think your way, right?
believe that, like, you shouldn't be following true crime. You're doing the community no good.
See, like you're such, like, what a jackass. You're such a jackass to say things like that. He always does that. He always has to insult people. Always.
Honestly, you're not contributing anything.
And what are you contributing to true crime right now, Glare? The best D Essen impression? What are you contributing?
If you even think that anybody would be this stupid, especially somebody who you think is.
Well, did anybody ever think somebody would be so stupid as to murder their whole family? Did anybody ever think somebody would be so stupid as to drive a fan full of kids into the water? Did anybody ever think somebody would be so stupid as to kill men and eat them? But we're supposed to believe somebody would be stupid to hit their girlfriend on Christmas Eve. Do you know around the holidays, domestic violence rises? But yeah, we'd be so stupid to believe that because the Claire is not done living off Turtle Boy's clout. But you sure as fuck tore Morbid apart for a very similar situation with a lot of differences, but similar nonetheless.
So genius that he can brainwash an entire town into being his minions, that he's going to do something as stupid as go and beat up a woman.
Wait a minute. Repeat that, Blair. Because first off, the entire town, he always says the entire town.
An entire town into being his minions, that he's going to do something as stupid as go and beat up a woman.
Well, maybe he will, because he thinks he has the entire town as his minions, that he thinks he could get away with that. See how that works? Could be very well. Well, I got this whole town, like the Brainiac. Look at Pinky and the Brainiac. I got this whole town. That's who T-Boy, Turtle Boy, and Glare are right now. I got this whole town. Believe in me. They'll never believe this woman. I'll just start recording as she's manic from my, pushing at her and then uploading, nobody will believe. Nobody.
On Christmas Eve.
Who the
Right
fuck cares that it's
after
Christmas Eve?
He just had this huge win in court.
Huge win. A huge win in court. It was so huge.
Yeah. I can't help you.
You can't even help yourself. Nobody wants your help. Shut up. Always the smartest person.
Yeah, see, I love comments like this. The problem is him putting himself in this situation. That makes him extremely stupid. So are we calling anybody who's a victim of domestic violence?
Exactly, dead.
Or any crime who's subject to the behavior of a psychopath, of a completely unhinged person? We're going to blame them now? That's what we're doing?
That's what you just did. That's what you do all the time. Didn't you blame Shanann Watts' family? We're just going to blame them now. Didn't you blame Sophie Long and the mother? Put a 1 in the chat if you ever heard Glare blame a victim. I'm going to grab a drink. All right, sorry about that. I don't care who it is. That's private information. What the hell are you lot playing at? I'm so disgusting, you lot. Seriously, what are you talking about? What's private information? Anything made public is no longer private. Sorry.
We're blaming people for putting themselves in a position to be around to, I mean, a woman that he's seeing who has 4 children and he spends Christmas Eve with her for whatever reason. I mean,
why would he put himself in that position, Glare? He's a sociopath. Why is he putting himself in that position? Matter of fact, why is he spending Christmas Eve with this woman and her 4 children? I love when people always have to mention a woman's children. Where's his 3 children, Glare? Isn't that a better question? Instead of us acknowledging how many children that woman has sleeping under her own roof, why aren't we acknowledging where his 3 children are on Christmas Eve and why he's not with them? Nonetheless, what does that have to do with anything? And why is he trying to leave her at 3 a.m.?
But this is his fault.
Exactly, B. Tim. Thank you.
This is his fault.
Well, whose fault is it? Hers?
Okay.
Okay.
See that? This is an example of somebody.
Well, aren't you victim blaming? Because by law right now, until proven otherwise, she is a victim. So you're victim blaming, but now you're trying to reverse it on everybody else. Because again, you're the smartest man in the room.
Who is just looking for any reason to throw to throw any shade at this man's character. Now, I'm not saying the guy's perfect. I'm not saying he's not flawed. I'm not saying that we don't even know what happened before or after this recording.
Well, you're sure as fuck saying a lot for somebody who's not saying a lot. Sure saying a lot there.
I have no idea what got him to feel inclined to pull out his phone, press record.
Oh,
right?
no.
We have no idea. I'm going to be fair about this.
You're not being fair.
We have no clue.
You're claiming he's innocent.
What happened behind those doors in her house, except for what's said on that recording.
Oh, good one.
But it's important to pay attention to this recording because
it is important to pay attention to this recording and do so in an unbiased way. It's very important, which is what the glare won't do.
Recording is very telling to me. And we're going to go over it.
Remember how he tore apart Morbus recording with Schnoodles over there?
Yeah, I'm just simply not buying it.
You just said you're going to play the recording fairly, and then you said, I'm just not buying it. Okay. I love when people start off that they're going to be fair and then they tell you how unbiased they're going to be. And it's hard. That's why he shouldn't pretend he's not good. He's going to be. I mean, come on.
Before I do that, let me pull this up here real quick.
The smartest he looked is when he was trying to mock another creator. There's fucking videos of the dude jacking off. I mean, come on.
So,
he does. Interesting.
Medfield, Massachusetts, a law enforcement be on the lookout has been issued for Aiden Carney, the Holden blogger who calls himself Turtle Boy. Two sources, including a member of law enforcement, of course, told 25 Investigates that.
Who else would know if not law enforcement? Glare. Of course, law enforcement is involved in a bolo. Of course, right? Conspiracies. Of course they're involved in a bolo.
Police are seeking to immediately be on the lookout for Carney on probable cause for felony charges of domestic assault and battery and witness intimidation.
This
new development stems from an incident Carney was allegedly involved in Friday evening at the Medfield home of a woman he's been in a relationship with, according to sources. 25 Investigates is still working to determine what the woman alleges Carney did to her. The sources say the woman had previously shared information about Carney with state police investigators and is considered a witness in his ongoing prosecution that began with his arrest and district court appearance in October. The case was elevated to Norfolk Superior Court, where Carney was arraigned Friday on 8 charges of intimidation of a witness. Excuse me.
You know, I know we joke about the glare having small shirts, but that hat's pretty small too. Maybe it's cutting off circulation or something.
So it's 8 charges of intimidation of a witness, 3 counts of conspiracy and to intimidate a witness, and 5 counts of picketing a witness for his controversial activism in the Free Karen Reed movement. Carney has aggressively accused members of law enforcement and prosecution witnesses of framing Reed for the death of her Boston police officer boyfriend, John O'Keefe.
Of course.
She's charged with second-degree murder and has pleaded not guilty. 25 Investigates reported earlier this month that the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Massachusetts is looking into the arrest and prosecution of Reed by local and state police.
Bowel movement.
A judge removed
numerous shut up, glare.
Numerous restrictions that prevented Carney from contacting people he's charged with intimidating and harassing. However, Ken Mello, a special prosecutor, a very special prosecutor, hired
a very special. You sound very special too.
By the Norfolk District Attorney, warned, "We will be back before the court seeking a bail revocation as well as a dangerousness hearing."
You got it. Go ahead.
So he says, "We'll be back before the court seeking a bail revocation as well as a dangerousness hearing. Should Carney be accused of any new crimes?" How convenient.
How convenient that he goes to this woman's house on Christmas Eve instead of spending with his own family and gets himself called up. How convenient. You're right, Blair. Very convenient. What a moron. I think the Glare wants him in jail so he can get all his subs. That's what I think.
Should Carney be accused of any new crimes?
Yeah, that's the way it
Pay
works.
attention to that.
Oh, we're
How
paying
convenient
attention.
all of a sudden that right on Christmas Eve, he happens to be accused of new crimes.
Wow. Guess what, you guys? Did you know that? Did you know that the police made him go to that woman's house on Christmas Eve? Did you guys know that? It was a whole setup. The police said, we want you to get this woman pregnant, go there on Christmas Eve, tell her to take the pills, promise that you'll stay, and the minute she takes the pills, say that you'll leave. Wow, they're good cops, man.
A guy with no record.
No record. He's
A
facing
guy with no criminal record.
8 charges.
And now all of a sudden, he's in all this hot water. All of a sudden, this guy is.
That's how it works, Claire. You start off with none, and sometimes you end up with some. That's how it works. Out of nowhere, too. You break crimes and you end up with it.
A hardened criminal. Okay. A dangerousness hearing is when the prosecution requests the defendant be held up for 120 days in jail. Carney's lawyer, Tim Bradel, was not immediately available for comment. At Friday's arraignment, Bradel told reporters that all of Carney's conduct is First Amendment protected activity. This is a developing story. Check back for updates as more as information comes available, says 25 News in Boston. So, I find that to be very telling.
Exactly. Literally, Davis, is how it works. You commit a crime, you get a record.
So, yeah, Tommy Connolly, he absolutely has a record now. He absolutely has a record.
That's how it works. This is a true crime channel. I'm sorry, a real crime channel. And he's just now figuring out how records begin. That's amazing. Good job, Blair.
Now,
You've
but
come so far.
the timing isn't a little strange
No,
when the guy right now is fighting so hard.
he's fighting so hard.
Why would somebody
Bless my heart.
as intelligent as he is,
Yeah.
why would somebody with that level of intelligence?
How intelligent is he, Blair? How intelligent? Tell us. How intelligent is he? Intelligent enough to get a bunch of sheep to follow him? That makes him intelligent? Good golly.
Why would he go and
Look me dick, turtle boy.
commit crimes
Whoa!
to tarnish?
Do you know how many professionals have committed crimes? Do you know how many criminals are actually smart fucking people?
His name, his credibility, his reputation, when it matters so much to what he's trying, to the narrative that he's putting out there, that Karen Reed is innocent.
What?
With all of the evidence that he's presenting and all the credibility that he's trying to put behind that evidence that he's presenting to the public. Why would he deliberately go out and just screw the law and screw the world?
Why would he deliberately go out and screw this woman unprotected? Come on.
I don't understand, because it
Did he
makes
say screw the world?
screw the law and screw the world.
The world? You really think your little club is the world now? Good golly.
I don't understand, because it makes no fucking sense at all.
Either do you and your stupid little cartoons. Isn't this who you all want to get your real crime stories from? This guy that does shit like this? That's not drama.
We got a super chat.
The professionalism that's coming off this meme right now, it has me like, whew, let me go grab a tie to be in the presence of.
I think we got a super.
LTL True Crime Podcast. Brian, thank you, buddy. Considering what he's going through, why would he go out and get himself in trouble? Makes zero sense.
The
Agreed.
world.
Yeah, the guy's never been in trouble his whole life. Now, when his credibility matters more than any other time in his entire independent journalistic career, he's going to put his credibility and shit all over it.
Then maybe he's just not as intelligent as you want him to believe he is, right? Maybe. Huh? So overdone, Dynamite. Like, everybody's over that. It was funny when it happened. It's no longer funny.
Makes no sense. Makes no sense. He's going to sabotage himself like this.
Either
Makes
does the
no
size
sense.
of the shirts you wear, but hell, here we are.
And it's also, like I said, very coincidental that
Coincidental.
a little bit more than coincidental, in my opinion,
A little bit more
that
than.
Ken Mello
What's a little bit more than coincidental? Non-coincidental? Why? You want to come up, Jason?
is quoted in saying, should they're going to seek dangerousness. They're already planning. He just said it publicly. He made a statement publicly saying, we're going to be seeking dangerousness.
What?
We're gonna put this dangerousness stipulation on there. Should he commit any more crimes?
You just said that the judge didn't have to tell him to not commit crimes because he's an adult. Now you're saying they said otherwise?
And then all of a sudden, he commits a crime.
Oh,
How convenient.
how convenient.
How
What a
convenient.
moron.
So
Einstein.
let's take a listen.
Let's take a listen.
So
even the headphones are small. The only thing not small about this guy is his fucking ego.
I'm not in the slightest bit surprised that Turtle Boy thought ahead
You just
and
said you were
actually
shocked.
recorded the altercation with this woman.
No.
And I'm going to go ahead and play that. And the only reason I'm going to play that is
Okay.
because he put it out there himself. Like I said, I was going to wait till tomorrow out of respect for
Because he's so smart, he put that audio out himself because he's this genius that is running the world.
everyone, including him. Figured he was with his kids for Christmas. And
Nope, he wasn't with his kids for Christmas. He was with his mistress and her kids. What a smart man he is.
then I saw that he released this, and then I saw that there were already the buzzards flying around and spinning their own narrative on this. So
Because the glare is not a buzzard. You're not. You're not a buzzard.
I'm not just going to sit back and let that happen. Couldn't wait till tomorrow. Here we are.
Couldn't wait till tomorrow. Well, he should have been with his family on Christmas,
Now,
don't you think?
This is all audio, so if you've got earbuds or if you're easily triggered at,
Or if you want to borrow your kids' earbuds like the glare did, go grab them now. Hurry up, grab them now.
domestic situations,
Domestic situations.
trigger warning.
Glare's
Okay.
familiar.
But if you got earbuds or headphones, make sure to put them on. This way you can hear it
Go
clearly.
grab
'cause
little
you're gonna hear
Timmy's
a lot of-
headphones.
you can tell that Turtle Boy has his phone in his pocket. But the very first thing that you hear in this recording is very, very important. And I want you guys to pay close attention to it.
Because the Turtle Boy look at Glare point this. Put your fucking finger down. Point your finger at us like that. Anyway, because he's so smart that he knew to add that tidbit in there. Because if you ask me, that doesn't sound like it's part of the original recording, but you know. Surprised you can hear anything. Those little headphones on.
What the fuck is somebody?
What an egghead.
Yeah, I know.
Right there.
Right
He
there.
just said, I'm still recording this, you know. And she said, yeah, I know.
Well, where's the other part of the recording? If he's still recording, where's the other part of the recording? Was it not what he wanted us to hear? Very, very curious.
I'm going to play that one more time.
Oh, yeah, for your audience.
she had
that's stupid,
consent.
right?
She gave consent and knew she was being recorded right here. Pay attention.
Somebody.
I'm still recording.
Oh, you heard it.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Very important to keep in mind.
Why? Why is that so important to keep in mind? That's what you think's the most important to keep in mind there? Keep in mind how goofy you look.
Yeah, I knew.
Do what?
I knew it.
Go be with my
Yeah, I
dad.
called it. I called
Right there, he said, I have to get going. It's Christmas Eve. I have to get going. He's trying to leave.
Oh, I'm going to break down everything that Claire is saying. Right there, he's saying, I have to get going. He's trying to leave, but he decided to record at that moment. He had no intent on leaving, or he wouldn't have recorded.
Okay. Right there. Not a good sign if you're trying to convince people that you are an abuse victim, an assault victim.
Really? That's not a good sign?
A victim of domestic violence.
Look at you judging. Didn't he just say, well, now we're going to judge victims of abuse? We're going to do that? Huh? We're going to do that? Now you're doing that. Do you know how many women and men stay with their abusers, Claire? I'm sure you do, don't you?
This is not a good sign. Okay? If you're trying to convince the world this.
Oh, okay.
If you're trying to press charges on someone for
You think the fucking world's watching this, Claire? He really does, though. Delusions of grandeur, my friend, is a real thing because he really thinks the world is watching. The world.
this.
I call it. You stood there and you lied to my face.
Wait a minute, Claire. You forgot to highlight that part. You sat there and lied to my face. Point your fingers at us, Claire. You forgot to highlight that.
I'm sorry about that sound. What that is I'm assuming the phone's in his pocket and he's walking.
Oh, you're so smart. Hey,
the
Jet.
microphone's rubbing up against the fabric on his pants.
Oh, wow. You're good. Very.
Or
I would have
jacket
never
or
guessed that.
whatever.
Oh, wait. Is it his pants or his jacket? I don't know. I'm glad the Claire is here to tell us because I would have never guessed that.
Wherever he's got his phone.
Wherever his phone is. Wow. Okay. Good call, Claire. You're so smart. Point your fingers at us. Why are you blocking the wind when there's no wind? You all right? You okay?
Remember that. Remember that. It's on. It's fucking on. Remember that. Remember that.
Look at his face. Oh, God.
So she's saying, remember that. And he's saying, remember what? Let's see if there's captions to this. Oh, let's see how good they are.
You so smart. His look big in comparison.
Yeah, the captions aren't picking anything up.
Oh, they picked up for me. Anyway, he's saying, remember what? Remember what? Remember what? Remember what? That's what he's saying.
God, I don't need forgiveness. I didn't even fucking say a word after what you fucking did to me for weeks. Are you kidding me? Oh, really? Let's play the videos. Let's play the videos of what you did and do to me.
Why aren't you highlighting that, Claire? It's important.
So that right there had my attention. So I was like, okay, is there video of him hitting her or assaulting her in some physical way?
That's what your mind went to? Because I went more towards gaslighting and manipulating her and threatening her, but you went towards hit. Is there a video of him hitting her?
So, and I'm showing the screen only because of the subtitles, so it's easier to see. They're actually pretty accurate so far.
Fucking shall we? Let's play them. I'm gonna play them for you right now. Hold on, you just get to them.
Right. So they can hit him. Right. Why does he have his phone hidden? Ah, got it.
What videos? What are you talking about?
The Claire is like, now that noise in the background right there, that's the TV. They're playing a show on it's probably a flat screen TV, or maybe it's like but it's a TV. He's so smart.
What videos? What are you talking about?
You know, leaving me to after I took these pills after you lied to my face just now.
Okay.
I like that, Claire.
Okay.
Okay.
Leaving me after I took these pills.
Mm-hmm. That's what she
Leaving
said.
me after I took these pills.
Say it again, one more time.
So she has video
Uh-huh.
of what he did to her. According to her, what she's saying is,
You're an
you
idiot.
left me.
That's not what she's
I have
saying.
video. He's like, video of what?
It's not what she's saying. Oh my gosh. You can tell this dude doesn't want to see reality when he's like, all right, that's not what she's saying.
What are you talking about? She says video.
No, that's not how that went. She said, let's play the videos of what you did to me for weeks. What videos? Probably while he's on his stream, he's taking little jabs at her. Smart ass.
Of you leaving me after I took these pills.
That's
Right.
not what she said. She didn't say a video of you leaving me after I took these pills. She never said that.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm gonna keep playing. Everybody in the chat, calm down. I'm giving commentary over this,
Oh,
and
shut
this is
up.
how I run my show. If you don't like it, it's available on his channel. If you haven't heard the video yet, go listen to it on his channel. But
Go
if you're going to
listen
listen
and
to
actually
it here,
hear it.
you're going to deal with my commentary.
Commentary. I'm going to give you my commentary, and you're going to listen to my commentary. Such a tough guy.
Oh, now you realize I'm a mandated reporter, right? You want to fuck with me with my health and make me sit here and do this alone? When all you have to do for 3 hours is sit here? Fuck you! I'll fucking play your game, Aiden.
Why isn't that being highlighted?
I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie for you.
He does. And if you don't believe him, you're an
That's why
idiot.
you're telling me that. I need to fucking side with you, and you'll protect. You'll protect.
Commentary.
You won't put my shit out there. That's why you're blackmailing me.
Blackmailing me.
Nice try.
Why isn't DeClaire highlighting that part? Well, she says here, you know, you're blackmailing me. Why aren't you stopping on these parts, Claire?
Blackmail me, and it doesn't have to be a direct blackmail.
Now, if you're an idiot, you're looking at that as proof.
See, there he goes again, having to insult everybody who disagrees with him. Everybody who disagrees with DeClaire is an idiot. You're beneath him. You're a moron. You're all the things.
Right? You're looking at that and her saying, oh, you blackmailed me as proof. He's denying this. He's saying no.
But in true Claire fashion, we're supposed to believe the part where she says she has video, right? We're supposed to believe that part of her, just not this part. He did say commentary. You're going to listen to my commentary.
That's not proof.
Milk Turtle Boy subs.
She knows he's recording. She gave her consent to be recorded at the beginning of this video.
No, she
You
didn't.
heard it.
Why are you pointing your fingers?
So,
shut up.
Now we know that she's being recorded. So when she is spouting off, totally unhinged, yelling and screaming, 4 kids in the house, 4 kids in.
Wow, Claire can count. How many kids are in your house, Claire? Why is it Turtle Boy with his kids? Why do we keep mentioning the kids?
The house, and she is completely and totally irrational at the moment.
Oh, you're such a.
And Turtle Boy is perfectly calm.
He's perfectly calm because he's
what
recording.
She's saying now, she could just be making shit up, but it turns out that what she says she recorded was him leaving her.
That she never
after
said that.
She supposedly took some pills that she was not supposed to be left alone with.
Put a 1 in the chat if you heard her say that. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard her say, I have video of you leaving me after I took these pills. You never said that. She never said that. You just made that shit up.
Okay.
No, it's not okay. You're
Leslie
a liar.
Kohler gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Let's see.
Never heard it.
Hillbilly
right?
Nitro was gifted a membership. So was Sushi, Stoop Kid, Freeloader Woodchuck. And
Listen to the names. Says enough. He's so aggressive because he's milking, as he said, common dairy. He is milking Turtle Boy subscribers right now. She never said, I have video of you leaving after I took these pills, because the event is happening right now, you dumbass. You're supposed to be true crime, and you can't figure out that event is taking place right now as we speak? That's concerning.
Tsunami. Welcome, guys. Congrats. Of course, stuff happened before the video started. What happened, though? Can you elaborate what happened?
Yeah, sure. Let me elaborate. So Turtle Boy's at her house. It is now 3 a.m. Christmas Eve. Turtle Boy says to her, take these pills to abort the baby I impregnated with you, and I will take care of you. She takes the pills, and then he says, I'm leaving. That's what happened. Can you get the story correct if you want people to elaborate?
Do you have a recording of what happened before this recording started?
Turtle Boy does, because he said, I'm still recording. Look at his face.
I'd
He's
really
so
like to
arrogant.
hear it
Yeah,
because
he's so
you
cringe.
saying, because if I'm again a juror,
But
right?
you're not.
Because
You're
this
just a
is a
douchebag
crime,
with a computer.
supposedly. There's a be on the lookout. He's being accused of domestic violence. So far, I'm hearing absolutely no proof of domestic violence. Secondly,
Oh.
I'm hearing the accuser sounding completely and totally irrational and sounding like she has serious psychotic abandonment issues. Now,
Wow. Wow. Look at Glare blaming the victim. Who recalls when he started the stream off about not blaming victims? Wow. You're so sweet. Ugh. You're like 3 minutes into the fucking video and you're like, I don't hear any abuse. Yeah, no abuse.
I'm not a mental health professional, but that's what it sounds like to me, in my layman opinion.
And you're uneducated guess? Is that what you think? Right, he's a know-it-all. Why didn't he catch that? You as well, NJ. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. Happy New Year's. The one-armed man for it. Glare would be like, it was me. I did it, Your Honor. Don't take away Turtle Boy. Take me. Glare's like he's in the Hunger Games.
So now I want to be very clear.
He's an idiot, Sean.
A lot of you are really interested in the drama that's going on here. Okay. I want to be abundantly clear about something.
You know what you need to be abundantly clear about, in my layman's opinion? The fact that you are drama. And the sooner you embrace that, the less like an asshole you will look. Because the fact that you constantly do drama, but then you want to instill in everybody that you're not drama, instead of accepting the fact that you are and will always be drama, the odds are not in his favor.
Something. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Are you watching closely right here?
Unfortunately, too close.
I don't give a fuck
Can you back
about
up, sir?
Turtle Boy's personal life.
Your breath stinks. Back it up.
I don't give a fuck about his dynamic with women.
No.
I don't give a fuck about his dynamic with his loved ones.
You know what? I do. And you know why? Because it plays into what is happening right now. His history plays a part. Secondly, why do you keep mentioning her family, her 4 kids, instead of the fact that he has 3 he's not with?
His relationships with the people in his life. I don't give a fuck about any of that.
Then why are you commentating?
I couldn't give less of a fuck
that's
about
a lie.
that stuff.
You're over
Turtle Boy is not my friend. We're cool.
Well, he's not my friend. We're cool. I just want to S his D, if you will. This guy's so weirdly back up from the camera. You're making me uncomfortable. Get away.
I like him.
Yeah.
He seems to like me. But
Just to be debated.
just based on what I put out on YouTube and what he puts out on his blog and what he puts out on his channel. That's all I give a shit about. I give a shit about what happens with his work in regards to the John O'Keefe, Karen Reed case. That is all I care about. I don't give a fuck about anything else outside of that.
Then why are you covering
none of my business, and it's none of your fucking business either.
What an oxymoron. If it's nobody's business, it's not your business, their business, anybody's business, why the fuck are you playing it? Gosh, he gives a lot for somebody who has none to give, right? Why speak on it? Right. He makes no sense. Oh, Cherokee girl.
And I can't be any more clear about that. And I will say that over and over and over again, because this is going to go on and on and on.
Then end the video, dummy.
So before, make this the first time you hear this, the first of many times you hear me say, I don't give a fuck about Turtle Boy's personal life.
Who are you
dynamic
convincing?
With the people in his personal life.
Is he okay?
Means dick to me. Nothing.
You're weird. This is just weird. This whole little, who are you trying to convince? You're trying to convince yourself at this point because you're overdoing it now. All right. If you truly didn't care, you wouldn't be covering this. The whole little 2 middle finger thing up was weird. Okay. 20 years of inserting himself in people's business. Funny you see him right in the middle of this trying to be YouTube famous. You're right. That's exactly what he's done, right? He gets in everybody else's business, everybody else's affairs, everybody else's families, and now it's turning around and coming on him. He's definitely trying to convince himself. Look at this weird little maneuver here. He looks like a
You hear
doofus.
this, the first of many times you hear me say, I don't give a fuck about Turtle Boy's personal life or his dynamic with the people in his personal life. Means dick to me.
We're going to take this moment to take a quick break. Enjoy the two small middle fingers up as he tries to convince himself that he doesn't care. I think he just wants to be number one. Two middle fingers up. I don't give a fuck. Oh, glare, glare, glare.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nada.
Plain and simple.
It's really not that plain and
So-
simple, because if it were, the stream would end right there, sir. You're not convincing us. Any of you convinced? Put a 1 in the chat if you are not convinced. I'm going to say I'm not convinced that you don't give an F or you want to be doing this stream. It's just goofy. Yep, we're not fooled.
But what I'm looking at here, okay, what I'm looking at here is I'm not seeing a goddamn thing that proves domestic violence.
You're looking
I'm
at a
not
black
even
screen,
seeing
sir.
anything that indicates domestic violence.
You're looking at a black screen. You're not going to see anything. You don't see the part right there, the words on the screen that say you blackmailed me. You blackmailed me. You don't see that part? Gosh, he's so bizarre.
I'm hearing a man trying to leave a bad situation
Oh,
and
trying
do
to
it
leave.
calmly and humoring someone who is begging him not to leave, not begging him not to leave, threatening him not to leave.
She literally said, if you leave, I'm threatening you. Did he listen to the same video we all listened to? Honestly. Because a man that wants to leave will fucking leave. A man that wants to leave is not going to turn on a recording to record. A man that is in a bad situation, so he's not responsible to get himself out of the bad situation, but she is. Like, none of this makes sense. You're so biased. Shut up.
We'll get to that. Threatening him not to leave.
If you say it one more time, I'll believe you.
So who is the aggressor here? Who is the antagonist and who is the protagonist in this situation?
Right now, you're the aggressor. Back up.
Let's go on. We're not
Back
even halfway done with the video. We're maybe a quarter of a way through.
Hey, can you imagine being this passionate about something you don't give a fuck about? Because he's very passionate and aggressive right now, isn't he? Threatening him with what? Right, what? This is very bizarre for somebody who doesn't care. No, he'd be jumping up like, I object.
Do you not realize that by now? You fucking
The glare would be a juror like, you guys, you all need to listen to me or you're idiots, because I do true crime. Not real crime. I do true crime, and I don't do drama. So you over there, you need to listen to me. If you don't listen to me, you're all idiots. That would be the glare on the juror. Could you imagine doing jury duty with him? Oh my gosh. I couldn't.
blackmail me. You said me that shit about my kids. You blackmail me and you threaten me. And guess what? Guess fucking what? All you have to fucking do was you lied to me. All you have to do is sit there. But for some reason, you have to fucking get going at 3 a.m. I wonder why. Because you're a fucking liar and a user.
So far, her gripe seems to simply be that it's 3 a.m. and he's trying to leave.
So all the Glare heard was 3 a.m. and he's trying to leave. He didn't hear the blackmail part.
It's 3 a.m. and the man's trying to leave.
He didn't hear the blackmailing part. He didn't hear the abort pill part. All he's hearing is 3 a.m. and he's trying to leave. How many of you have ever tried to leave? You just leave, right? Just leave.
This seems to be her problem with him.
Yeah, because she took an abortion pill. Glare. She shouldn't be left alone. Glare.
No, you're a liar and a user. You just stood there and said, okay, I'll stay. And then as soon as I put them in my mouth, you fucking do this shit. You're a fucking psychopath. Or you're deranged. There's something wrong with you. You weren't built right. You were born with something with your wiring fucking off that makes you a fucking psycho. You're psychotic.
He's laughing. He's laughing. And you know how I know Glare would do the same exact thing to somebody else? The fact that he's laughing here.
Man thinks his whole life is an online world with fucking online fucking people that don't choose. Like you literally think like that's the whole world.
It's his job.
You know, Glare's heard
Sorry,
that. You know, Glare's heard that a time or two. The only thing you care about is your online world. The only time any woman would want you. You know, he's used to hearing that. Oh, gosh, he's annoying.
It's his money. It's his job.
It's his job. It's how he makes his money.
That's neither here nor there.
Then why are you mentioning this?
I find it interesting.
You know what I find interesting? You know what I really find interesting? That you got a dog that you kidnapped. You kidnapped little Joey's dog, and then you stole his fucking headphones, didn't you? Yeah, we see you. We're on to you. You're not fooling us.
People projection.
You are the biggest
that
projector.
shit.
Hey, Piper.
When people who are projecting are accusing someone of projecting, it's very, very funny to me. It's a classic manipulation tactic.
That you're used to pulling on people.
Because no girl ever fucking wanted you. And I guess it's psycho. You're psychotic. No. And then as soon as
Okay, so
he was getting ready to pause where she said, no girl ever won you. Glare's like, but I did. Sorry. Let me get back and play.
so far, let's hear this one more time. So far, Turtle Boy has not insulted this woman or said anything disrespectful to her at all whatsoever.
He told her to take abortion pills, that he would stay and take care of her. And then he said, okay, I'm leaving. You took them. I'm leaving. That in itself is abusive. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that's abusive. To tell somebody to take a pill that's going to change their body and cause a miscarriage intentionally. So I don't know if it's a miscarriage. And then say, okay, you took them. Now I'm leaving. That's abuse. Glare.
Now, it could just be because he knows he's recording, but she also knows that she's being recorded. It's not like he's secretly recording her.
Does she really
knows
know
that she's being recorded, yet she still feels the need. She cannot control herself from insulting him. What?
Oh my gosh. As if you haven't heard worse insults during this stream. She hit on with the truth. You're a user. Something's wrong. You're wired wrong. You don't say these things to your partner just because you have a fight. No, you say it because they're playing mind games with you.
One has to assume that her knowing that she's being recorded, she's holding back.
She's holding
we
back.
We can all assume that Turtle Boy's holding back because he knows he's the one recording.
Does this woman sound like she's in any state of mind to give a fuck that he's recording her right now? Because she's unlike you, Glare and Turtle Boy. She's not thinking of the internet. Okay? She's not thinking of the internet. She's thinking of what is happening right now with her body. Favorite QB, just on the basis of actual behavior, misaccusation, etc. I expect that beats him is true to her word. That is rare. Oh.
Usually the person recording is going to make themselves out to be the more innocent one, sure. But how you tell the difference, this is where people, I say
Thank
this all the
you,
time,
B-Tip.
you gotta use your eyes. And in this case, use your eyes and look.
Use your eyes. Look at the black screen. Use your eyes. Are you stupid, Glare? How are people using their eyes to an audio?
Deep into what you're listening to. Use your eyes to what you're hearing.
Use your eyes to what you're hearing. Is this guy okay? All right, we got to clip that. That's too funny. Somebody screen record. Hold on. I'll get it ready for you. We're going to screen record this one. Everybody ready? This right here sums up the Glare's intelligence. You know, the guy that's the smartest man in the room.
But how you tell the difference, this is where.
All right. I'm getting ready for you. Ready? Set. Go.
People, I say this all the time. You got to use your eyes. And in this case, use your eyes and look deep into what you're listening to. Use your eyes to what you're hearing. That means take a deep dive. Look deep into what you're listening to.
No matter how you try to spin that idiotic sentence, you will never convince us that's what you meant, ever, because you sound stupid. Everybody, use your eyes to listen to how stupid the glare sounds right now.
Because what I see right here, what I see
As a black screen.
is someone who is so unhinged that she still cannot hold back from being insulting and being abusive. And this is something that I know a little bit about because I felt victim to this too.
I bet you did. I bet you did. Why, if he was so abused that night, why didn't he go and make a police report, Glare? Why didn't he make that police report?
Many times.
Many times, because you're a moron.
It's crazy how these people are.
It's crazy how people like him and Turtle Boy find himself in these similar situations many times, but they're never the common denominator, right? They can't figure out, hey, it's you. You know what I mean? Like, no, just many times. I found myself in this situation many times. All the women's is crazy. And I'm so, down to earth and normal.
Like, so wild and not self-aware in what they're doing. They don't realize they cannot hide their actions, because if you look close enough, you can always catch something. So you can absolutely read behind the curtain here. You can read between the lines and look behind the curtain here as to what's going on with her in her mind. Something is absolutely wrong with this woman.
I don't know. Maybe it's the hormones of pregnancy. Maybe it's the mental abuse. Maybe it's the toxicity of a relationship and a man trying to leave at 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve after convincing her to take the pills. I don't know.
Completely unhinged, and she feels justified in her actions.
Maybe she is.
To the point to where she knows she's being recorded, and she is being verbally abusive. Doing everything that she can to insult him, to trigger his anger, and get him to react.
Oh, please.
This is a classic move by abusive women. Men have their abusive tactics too. Abusive men have their tactics, but this is a classic move by abusive women.
Oh, classic move by abusive women. Oh, I now heard it all.
Make no mistake about that.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
I put them in my mouth. You fucking do this. You're a fucking psychopath. You're deranged. There's something wrong with you. You weren't built right. You were born with something with your wiring fucking off that makes you a fucking psycho. You're psychotic. No fucking man acts this way. No man thinks his whole life is an online world. Fucking online fucking people about you. Like, you literally think like that's the whole world. Like, because you're a dweeb. Because no girl ever fucking wanted you. No girl.
Isn't that so funny? Because the Glare also thinks it's the whole world. Remember, he's like, the world's watching. With the whole world looking at him right now. So it's funny that she's saying you think the internet's the whole world, because so does Glare. So, yeah.
And guess what? The only fucking reason anyone pays attention to you is because you're fucking stupid ass show. Otherwise, nobody will look twice. No, I fucking was. And guess what? I messaged this from 2 months ago. I believe Karen is 100% guilty. Yeah, guilty? No, because oh my God. That's why I have 3. That's why I have 3 licenses.
All right, fair enough. I mean, now he insulted her. But if you
classic abusive man to negate the abuse coming from the abuser and blame the victim. Yep. Go ahead. Defend it.
I'll go this far. I won't say that if you think Karen Reed is guilty, you're retarded. I won't go that far. But I will say, if you don't think that it's necessary for there to be an audit in the Massachusetts State Troopers, if you don't think that there is clear evidence that.
Is it necessary for your camera to be jiggling so much right now? Are you that raging on something you don't give a F about? I mean, he says he doesn't care about this, right? Here he is, so giddy, he got the camera dancing with him. I love how Giggling Bill here laughed at this. Right. People would comment about what was being said, and he said it's none of our business. Yep. Could be. Very well could be.
Karen Reed is being railroaded, and this investigation is being conducted in all the wrong ways, then yes, you're fucking retarded. Yeah, I will absolutely fucking say that.
So I won't go as far as to say you're the R word if you think Karen's innocent, but I'm going to end my entire word salad with saying, yes, you are the R word. Oh, Colleen, thank you so much. Thank you. Because you just did just that.
I'm going to say it again. If you don't think that Karen Reed is being railroaded with this investigation, you're fucking retarded. Yeah.
Didn't he just start off with, I won't go as far as to call you the R word? As he's all giddy here.
I'll go this far. I won't say that if you think Karen Reed is guilty, you're retarded. I won't go that far. But I will say, I'll go this far. I won't say that if you think Karen Reed is guilty, you're retarded. I won't go that far. But I will say,
just like he wants us to look so we can listen with our ears. Okay, got it. You're the smartest
if you don't
man.
think that there's it's necessary for there to be an audit in the Massachusetts State Troopers, if you don't think that there is clear evidence that Karen Reed is being railroaded and this investigation is being conducted in all the wrong ways, then yes, you're fucking retarded. Yeah, I will absolutely fucking say that. I'm going to say it again. If you don't think that Karen Reed is being railroaded with this investigation, you're fucking retarded.
Wow, he went really brave and bold from I won't go that far to I'm going to go that far twice. We're watching with our ears right now, Dynamite. Yes.
Yeah.
If he's this triggered now, how triggered do you think
No,
he's going to be scared of him?
Oh, you got hurt? Zoom out? You went to Zoom out, dude?
With that hat. Julie.
It's just mental. It's mental with your fucking mother. Just like your mother. Your mother. That's how you place that job. That belongs to the fucking institution.
My mom?
Yeah.
I didn't know my
Oh, I did my research too. Mommy likes to do her research.
my mom.
This is a guy trying to leave.
How do you know my mom? He says, what?
What?
I looked into you. I did.
This is somebody, again, who doesn't care. If you're going to sleep with somebody unprotected, you should look into their family. You should know what you're sleeping with.
My research too. Mommy does her research too.
So what? We heard it, bitch.
So this is somebody who's sitting there Googling the man that she is obsessed with.
Obsessed
Because
with?
she sounds obsessed. I don't
She's
think it's
sleeping
unfair to
with
call this
them.
woman obsessed if he's trying to leave and she is calling him a psycho and calling him a psychopath, that he's somehow attacking her by trying to leave.
How long does it take to try to leave? How long does it take to try to leave? This is crazy.
To me, that's insane.
That's insane.
Sorry, that's insane. I'm not saying
Well, isn't it more insane that he would show up at this insane woman's house on Christmas Eve and try to leave for what we can see 15 plus minutes? Huh? Yes, Miss Fletcher. Thank you. Please hit the thumbs up. Right. He turned up at 3 a.m. So who's the insane one? Look at his face right there. You look insane.
she's insane. I'm saying that's the behavior of an insane person.
Oh, you're so smart.
Oh my God, Sinner, you're fucking up the vibe, bro.
She's not insane. That's just the behavior of an insane person. You should fuck up the vibe with his Xanax because you're a little high alert right now.
100%. I absolutely, wholeheartedly agree with that statement. Thank you, Thomas Jefferson.
Do you even know who Thomas Jefferson is?
See, this is what I mean. Now, remember, when I use the word retarded,
Right.
I use the word retarded as slang to describe.
No. Don't walk it back now. You said it 3 times with your literal chest out. Don't walk it back now. He knew by recording her, he was intimidating her because he has a large following. He knew what he was doing. Go ahead. Let's hear the Glare say, I use it as a slang word to insult intelligence, which is the whole problem people have with the R word.
The willfully ignorant. This dickhead right here, Tommy Connolly in my chat, is clearly willfully ignorant. Therefore, I'm going to.
All the person said is, do you have a degree? Do you have a degree? That's it. That's it. That's all they said is, do you have a degree? And he's now going to walk back using the R word and double down that now this guy's the R word because he asked if he had a degree.
Call him
This shows me that the Glare wanted somebody to act outraged over that.
retarded. So here he is asking, do you have a degree? He willfully ignored when I said I am not a mental health professional, but she is showing signs of someone who has abandonment issues.
How would you know what those signs are? Do you have those issues too? I bet you Clubber does from being kidnapped from his fucking yard along with Timmy's headphones. Maybe even little Johnny's hat.
Is that not true?
No, it's not
clear
true.
and obvious.
No, it's not.
She is clearly showing signs of someone who people like, similar to people that I have seen with abandonment issues.
Look at him there. There's something wrong with you. I'm not seeing those signs. Are you guys seeing those signs? I'm not seeing those signs.
I mean,
I
don't need a degree to make that observation.
I'm the smartest guy in the room, don't you know?
That's it. And life experience. Google and life experience. That's all.
Did Google and life experience teach you how to shop properly for fit and clothes? Maybe could you Google that next week, perhaps?
All I need. So Tommy Connolly.
All I need is
retarded.
Turtle Boy's PP. Oh, Glaire's got emboldened. The Glare has got emboldened. You know what I noticed about you, Glare? You non-drama motherfucker. You know what I've noticed about you? You are reverting right back to your Critical K days. Does anybody else agree? Does this all remind you all of Glaire's Critical K days? The grifter, let's see.
Oh my God.
I can kind of see that, huh? You are absolutely reverting back to your Critical K days. 100%, right? He is drama. Okay, a lot of people are, yeah, we're feeling it, Glare.
Okay.
Okay.
I still want to know who drinks coffee out of a blue cup, plastic cup. You think we believe you? Maybe the fumes are melting to your head.
And threatening me.
That's
You
threatening me.
Away, telling me to do whatever you fucking say, or else you'll release information about my
Oh,
children.
definitely.
You made a big mistake threatening my children. Bringing my children into it. You made a huge fucking mistake. Huge.
I definitely.
Huge. Oh,
Why isn't that being highlighted, Claire? She's saying you brought my children into this. You're threatening my children. You don't feel like that's crucial to highlight?
definitely did.
Again, she knows she's being recorded, and now she's throwing accusations out that he is emphatically denying. Okay? So, again, no proof.
Could it be that she started out correct accusations, not giving a shit that she's being recorded, and he is denying them because he knows he's being recorded? Because I think that's more like what's going on. Yeah, Connie said booze flavored. Maybe it's the same kind Schnoodles had. Both unhinged.
No proof of anything that she's saying. Maybe it comes out later. Who knows? But he's emphatically denying this.
While they're arguing, you want her to throw out proof that he did it as they're in the midst of an argument as she's taking a pill to make her abort. I mean, come on.
You definitely did. And you're back to forward direct threat. You definitely fucking did. You knew exactly what you were doing. And guess what? It doesn't mean just because you put it in words, by the way, this is not a threat, doesn't make it not a threat. Like, you think you're so fucking slick, dude. You don't have to let it off.
You belong with
You're not slick. You're not slick. Oh, I'm going to be 20 times worse.
Claire, where you at? He insulted her. He said you belong with Kate. Do you know who Kate is? Kate is the other woman he exploited in a similar format he's exploiting this woman. That's who Kate is. Claire, in case you were unaware. So do we want to highlight that? Highlight that, Claire? No? Okay.
But I'm going to tell the truth about everything because you fucking did that.
Exactly. He said, who are you calling?
What are you gonna try to do? Are you gonna try to prank
I don't know who you're calling.
me for something?
Like, seriously.
Are you gonna try to do some bullshit like I hit you or something? Is that what you're trying to do right now? Who are you calling?
Me neither, Piper.
Who are you calling?
Funny how he guessed it. He probably inadvertently put the idea in her head. But he's like, who are you calling? Are you calling to frame me and have me arrested and try to?
I know. Actually, what she said is, I'm leaving a note in case anything happens to me. So maybe, just maybe, he did that and said that and then went to hit her and thought, oh, why this recording where I ask if you're going to do that, therefore nobody will believe that I hit you because you didn't say, yeah, you hit me. Maybe that was his thought process. See how we can all play that game?
Say that I hit you. But remember, like, if that were the case, this is what I got out of that, because I listened to this very closely.
15 minutes.
What I got out of this is, at no point does she ever go, you did hit me. At no point here does she go, yeah, you hit me. You're going to sit here trying to act like you didn't fucking hit me?
Maybe.
Any woman who just got hit, who's calling somebody and is...
This dude's such a fucking douche canoe. Did it ever cross your mind maybe he didn't hit her yet? Did it ever cross your mind maybe it escalated after this 15-minute recording? Oh, how do people listen to this guy?
that brazen with the things that she's saying to the person who she is supposedly a victim of, then she would be at straight up. Why would she deny that? She'd say, yes, fuck you. You did hit me. She's already accused him of threatening her kids.
Oh my God.
She's already accused him of blackmailing her.
He didn't
But
deny
why
those.
not say, yeah, you did hit me?
Because maybe he didn't hit her yet.
Now there's these accusations of hitting her. I find that interesting.
Maybe
Again,
he hit her
if I'm
after
a
that.
juror, sorry, that's not proof. I've got doubt.
If you're a juror, we're all going to hell. Okay? Okay? Are you going to do your awkward laugh in the middle of juror duty? Maybe he hit her after the fact, knowing he had this video to dispute it. Just maybe.
I have got doubt.
He's laughing. This
I
is
am
such
already
a
doubting this
serious
woman's credibility,
situation.
like up and down.
Of course you are. Because you're a man just like him. He does. I'm sorry, Connie.
Leave me alone before I fucking open the other because I'm looking up. Yeah, I have. No, I haven't. I haven't emailed you. You fucking do it. Do it. Do it. I knew you were gonna fucking do it.
Do it, Aiden. Do it, Aiden. Do it. Do what? Yeah, do what? Me too, Megan. Me too. Sick of them.
I fucking do it. You just promised me I could. You just promised me. No, the fucking one fucking time you do. I fucking sick of the radio. They're all blood. You're gonna fucking do this to me. You're gonna fucking leave me in 6 days. You're gonna fucking walk out. Are you serious?
Now, I don't know what kind of pill she took. I don't want to know what kind of pill she took. I don't give a fuck what kind of pill she took.
No, because it's important to the story that you do know, you ignorant asshole. You call yourself true crime. I'm sorry, real crime. Real crime. But now you don't care what type of pill she took. It is very crucial to the understanding of the dynamic of the argument going on right now that we know and understand what type of pill she took. But that goes against your narrative that Turtle Boy's just some great innocent guy, doesn't it?
None of my business. I don't give a fuck what pills they're talking about,
Back
what
to
time she
none
was
of
supposed to
his
take them, how many
business.
she was supposed to take. None of my fucking business.
Now, the reason Glaire's saying this is because he knows what type of pill it was. But you better believe if the pill turned out to be a Xanax or a Percocet or some type of drug that would make one under the influence, Glaire would be the first one to mention what type of pill it was. He would. He'd be the first one to mention it.
None of your fucking business.
None of our business. Hey, sweetie.
What the fuck? What's gonna happen?
You understand? You understand what it does? You fucking understand?
Her body's going to abort a baby. That's what's going to happen. Oh, Glaire, you are so annoying.
All right. Well, I gotta get going.
You can't fucking leave me. I'm gonna fucking like you don't understand. It's literally like giving.
There it is. Dude's like,
There it is. The dude's like, for the 5th time, I'm leaving and still hasn't left. There it is. What did you take from that, Glaire?
bro, yeah, I got to get going.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
He's like, listen, it's getting late.
He's like, listen, I got a whole family at home, right? Don't you guys love how the Glaire finds this to be fucking funny? Anybody else? You guys finding this humorous? He's having this woman that's not his wife because he's married. Abort a baby 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve while our 4 kids are sleeping upstairs. And he's like, yeah, you took the pill on me out. I do want to fight. I would love to fight that beautiful photo. Can you do better, though, next time?
I'm going to head out like SpongeBob in that meme. All right, I'm going to head out. And how does she?
Yeah, get your real crime news here, folks. Get your real crime news here from this man that referenced SpongeBob memes. SpongeBob memes. The Glaire's the same man that said he makes women mad when he asks them to leave after he, sleeps with them, huh? Uh-huh. It's not morning after. Others have broke it down to be just pills that abort. Yeah. How's this man just laughing at this stuff? Right. Right. Not funny at all. Hey, Megan, nothing to compare to SpongeBob memes. And
You respond. You can't fucking leave me. She's so disgusted with him. She's so disgusted with him. I mean, it's 3 a.m. There's nobody that she could call, because I find that very telling too. There's nobody that she could call. You know what? Any woman
There's nobody you can call at 3 a.m. in the morning on Christmas Eve to come sit with you while you abort a pregnant, a married man's baby? That you find that to be telling? What? Oh, you make me sick.
It's 3 a.m. There's nobody that she could call, because I find that very telling too. There's nobody that she could call. You know what? Any woman, any self-respecting woman is going to be like, you know what? Get the fuck out of here, asshole. I'm going to.
Okay. So let's check this out. She had her phone in her hand, and he literally said to her, "Who are you calling?" So obviously there's people she can call. Secondly, who remembers when the Glare sat there and defended Schnoodles for not leaving off of Morbid's fucking couch and floor? Who remembers that? You had all the defense for that grown-ass woman, right? That grown-ass mother of 5, because you disliked Morbid. But now you're saying any self-respecting woman would have said, get out. They would have just left, right? Oh, it's amazing how we pick and choose situations based off who we like and dislike, isn't it?
Take these pills by myself. And you know what? I'm going to call my girlfriend so-and-so, or I'm going to call my gay friend fulano de tal, and he's going to come over, and I don't.
Why? What's the name of the gay friend, Glare? I want to hear that again. Why does she have a gay friend, Glare?
Take these pills by myself.
Are you other people's gay friend, Glare?
And you know what? I'm going to call my girlfriend so-and-so, or I'm going to call my gay friend fulano de tal, and he's going to.
Why is the gay friend's name fulano de tal? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Come over, and I don't need you. Fuck off.
It's Christmas Eve.
Why doesn't she have anybody else that she could call?
Because it's
to be
Christmas
over there
Eve.
to supervise?
Because it's Christmas Eve. Does anybody else hear this douche canoe? Why doesn't she have anybody else to call while she aborts your friend, your married friend's baby? Really?
Supervise her. There's no
Sounds
friend.
like a fucking bigot.
I mean, I spend most of my time alone. I like my own company.
Now justify why you have no friends. Go ahead. Justify to us why you have no friends. Right. What is that? Isn't that weird? You really just told us a lot there, Glare. Whatever he said. It was weird. He's a weirdo. I can hear him with my eyes.
But I still have people that I can call at 3 a.m. if I need them to come right over, if I need them under some sort of medical emergency.
Oh, I thought you didn't know what the pills were for, Glare. How do you know it's a medical emergency now? Things that make you go,
And this is probably a medical emergency. At least she's making it sound like that, is what I'm saying. But why does he have to be the one to stay there? If the dynamic between them is so bad, because this is obviously a very toxic exchange that's going on here.
From my understanding, AMAC, she was prescribed medication that would help her abort, not Plan B.
So why, if he's realizing how toxic it is and he's trying to get the fuck out of that situation, why is she using every bit of effort that she can muster to keep him there?
Because she's getting ready to...
And using the fact that it's dangerous to leave her alone after taking these pills as a way to manipulate him into staying. Because make no...
Why did he manipulate... Wait a minute, Glare. Why did he manipulate her into taking the pills under the guise that he would be there to take care of her? Do you know how traumatizing that is to a woman? Do you know the mental effect that has on a woman as you were sitting here labeling her and all your oh, God, he fucking pisses me off. Oh. She says that. She says this is half yours too. This baby's yours too.
No mistake. That's what I'm hearing here. That's manipulation. Because again, why is there nobody at 3 a.m. that she could call and say, hey, I'm having this hard time?
You know what, Natalie?
Come on
Good
over.
point.
And then it gets better. Because again, I find it telling, just like I found.
Listen to this single guy with no kids wondering why a woman doesn't have anybody to call at 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve. As a single man, no responsibilities. He has no young children under his roof or anything. You know, but that must say a lot about her. Like what? She's living an adult life. She's not, bar hopping anymore and kidnapping dogs.
Telling this morning
and headphones.
That the first thing that somebody thought to do on Christmas morning was to text me and threaten me. That tells me everything I need to know about their personality. Tells me nobody wants to be around them, even on Christmas. Tells me that you responded.
Tells me that you had time to respond.
Well, why you give a fuck? I have no idea. Because again, that's none of your fucking business.
Oh. Back to his nobody's business as he's dissecting the entire situation. That's nobody's business, huh? He's literally victim blaming her. Christmas Eve, and she was probably scared and embarrassed to call someone, and he probably wouldn't let her. She picked up her phone, and he got all, who you calling? Who you calling? I'm never calling 1 at 3 a.m. because I took an after pill, and the coward couldn't even stay with me, make sure I was okay. Embarrassing. She has no one to call me because victims are often isolated. How about that narrative? I'm very private. I probably wouldn't call anyone at 3 a.m. anyway. He has a son. Yeah. I had to take those pills, medical reasons. It was the worst day of my life. Yeah, it has a different effect to everybody body. It doesn't just feel like heavy cramps. It does a lot of difference to different people's bodies. There's a lot of circumstances that come into play. I'm sorry you had to experience that, Curvy. The glare has left alone after paying for. Yeah. Good question.
Fuck do you care if she took fetus be gone pills? If she
You
took
really
abortion
think he
pills,
paid?
who cares? Who gives
It's
a fuck?
part of the
I don't give a
story.
fuck if she took a bunch of ecstasy pills. It's none of my business.
Oh, it's not your beer. Such a full of shit piece
And
of
if she
shit.
took pills that are dangerous in the sense that she could die, then she needs to call 911.
Oh, you're such
Bottom
an
line is,
asshole.
why couldn't she do that?
Because she has 4 kids sleeping upstairs. Why couldn't your bitch ass friend stay with her? That's the real bottom line here. That's what the super sticker says. Why couldn't your friend who promised her when she took those pills that he would take care of her, why couldn't he just stay?
These were fetus pills, if these were abortion pills that she was taking to get rid of a baby, and it's dangerous, she can't be left alone. Why is she trying to keep him there? Why not just call 911 if it's so dangerous? Listen, the guy who knocked me up is a fucking prick. Can you send an ambulance over? I need to be in the hospital.
I need to be in a hospital and leave my 4 kids sleeping upstairs. You're such a you know what his problem is? He has no adult life. He has no responsibilities. He has no children, no family, nothing. So he knows nothing about any of it. How many of you could just call an ambulance in the middle of the night and leave your kids? I sure as fuck couldn't. It's just victim blaming 101. So he just acknowledged that Turtle Boy's a jerk off for doing this.
911 if it's so dangerous. Listen, the guy who knocked me up is a fucking prick.
A prick.
Can you send an ambulance over? I need to be in the hospital.
I bet you've been that prick. I bet you've been that prick that have literally said to a woman, if it's that bad, call a hospital, call an ambulance.
Problem.
What's the problem?
Why does it have to be him?
Because he's the one that knocked her up, you asshole.
And thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it. But
God, you're such
I'm
a
telling you now
that
that's my explanation to you. Why not only do I not give a fuck, but why you shouldn't give a fuck either. It's
oh,
none of your
fuck
business.
You.
Like, it sucks that we have to hear this personal shit going on with Turtle Boy. But unfortunately, since the whole fucking Twitter world decided to fucking start jumping to conclusions about it and trashing this guy without knowing any of the facts.
Oh, you're here to play cleanup, janitor glare? Is that what you're here to do? You're such a douche.
This morning, those of us with common sense and those of us with critical thinking skills have to fucking listen to this shit and make sense of it.
Critical thinking skills, yet the first thing you thought she said is, I have a video of you leaving me after taking these pills, despite the whole context being the argument of the pills. You think you have critical skills, thinking skills, really? You can't think out of the tightness of that fucking head.
Instead of jumping to blind conclusions without anything to back it up.
Blind conclusions. Oh my God. Don't mind if I don't, Gary.
I did not sign up for this.
You told me to fucking take it.
I certainly did.
You told me to say you did.
Okay. He's like, I did not sign up for this. And she's saying, you told me to take it. He's saying, no, I didn't. So he's also denying that he had anything to do with her taking these pills.
Yet he already acknowledged the other 4 times she stated as much. Oh, he's aggravating. Oh my God. Very little things get me this aggravated, but he really is aggravating me because he is seeing none of this correctly. He's making shit up as he goes. Oh my God. He's just making it up. This is made up shit happening here.
He doesn't know what the fuck's going on, according to him.
Oh, so now we believe him. Now we believe him, Will. Exactly. Like now, like the other 5 times she said it, he didn't deny it. Matter of fact, he acknowledges that she spit it out. But now we believe him. Right. Because he's gaslighting the fuck out of her. I didn't tell you to take those pills. You can tell by the way she responds that he most certainly did tell her. You can hear it in her voice.
I said I'm taking them. You said I'll say that you take them. Don't say that you did it. Don't say that you did it. Don't say that you did it. You said you would. Don't say that
He also seems to be the only one to have any concern for her own children. Not his children, her children.
you did it.
Well, where's his children
Don't say
at,
that you did it.
Claire?
I'll give it to you.
Where's his children at that he's so concerned for? On Christmas Eve.
You elder. Don't say that you did it. You're just throwing me right now. You're just trying to walk out. I can't be alone. I will give it to you after. I will. No, I don't trust you now. You're just trying to leave and walk out the door. I'll give it to you after. You can leave. No. I'm not doing that. You're not playing a game with me. You just lied to my face. You just lied to my face. You just fucking lied to my face. This is a fucking part of you too. I didn't have to fucking go through this alone. You just don't want to fucking take responsibility for your part. I have to fucking go through this now and fucking I'm gonna be alone with 4 kids. I have no one at all to fucking be here with me.
Also,
I'm not convinced you're right.
Also, none of our business, Penelope Crucify. I don't know, and I don't care what paper he's asking for. That's none of our business. I'm not going to.
Do you know what a douchebag you have to be to even cover this? And anytime somebody asks you a question, you respond with, "It's none of our business." Then why are you playing it? Ew, I hope these people, Penelope and the other woman, I hope they see right through you.
Ask.
Literally gross.
Again, I hate the fact that we're even going through this.
Oh,
I don't think she's fake crying. I don't think that.
You sound like you're loving it.
But I definitely think that her credibility is shot as far as trying to say that she's a victim of domestic violence, unless something happened before or after this recording took place and she can prove it somehow. But this,
I don't know. Maybe the marks that were on her proved it. Maybe they'll have to prove it when arrest takes place. Does she have to prove it to you, Blair? Because if you ask me, the narcissist put this video out so assholes like Blair would pick it up and be like, oh, yep, he did nothing wrong here. There's no abuse in this video that we can't see. No abuse going on here in this black screen.
is a bad look on her.
It's a bad look
Now,
on her.
pay
That's
attention
why
to
he
this
put
right
it out.
I'm not convinced you're pregnant.
Now you had to think about that shit for a second, because that's happened to me. Okay, I've had women
course it's
try to trap
happened to
me by
you.
saying that they're pregnant when they're not pregnant.
Oh, you're such a because you're such a when. Why does he do that weird like spit coming out of your mouth shit? Seriously. Ew, you're so he's so cringe. I can't believe how cringe I find him to be. Because he's such a winner. Women are lining up to be like, I'm pregnant, you gotta stay.
It's also a very common tactic for obsessive women to use as manipulation to keep men around. Women with abandonment issues will do this in order to keep their man around. This happens all the time. It is not uncommon. So
it's not uncommon. He says.
Are sitting there in the chat probably thinking, wow, that's a shitty thing to tell a woman. But you're not there. You don't have a dynamic with this woman. So
either do you.
I'm going to assume that he had good reason to say that. I mean, and somebody say, well, what's your good reason to say that? I'll explain. Again, her credibility in this video is shot as far as I'm concerned.
It's none of our business. Why didn't you just say it's none of our business? Oh my gosh. He's unbelievable, isn't he?
Sir, based on this video, her credibility is fucking shot. Second,
her credibility shot. Okay.
Is why would a guy not take responsibility? Because the reason to lie about this, the reason to say I don't think you're pregnant, you're lying, is because he doesn't want the responsibility. But he has custody of his 2 kids, right?
Oh, does he? He has custody of his 2 kids. Why not his 3rd? Where are these 2 kids he has custody at on Christmas Eve? Huh. Weird. Huh. So on Christmas Eve, he leaves his 2 kids to go to this woman and her 4 kids. Huh.
Kids, I don't even know how many kids he has. I don't even know how old they are. All I know is that he lives with them.
How do you know he has fucking custody if you don't even know how many kids he has? You think because he lives with them, with his wife, that means he has custody? And this is also a real crime creator?
And he walks into the bus stop every morning. So I assume that they live with him. right?
Oh,
So how
your
does a guy who
logic.
has full responsibility of his own kids, how
impregnate another?
how is he dodging the responsibility of another one?
What are you,
Now,
an
one might
idiot?
argue-
What are you, an idiot? Is this guy an idiot? Oh my God, he's an idiot. Because he has other kids, why wouldn't he want this kid? Or why would he dodge his responsibility? The whole video is based off him dodging responsibility. Are you listening to the same thing as everybody else? All this woman's asking is that he stays with her while she aborts his baby. And the Glaire's like, well, what do you take responsibility? Huh.
Well, he doesn't want any more kids. Okay, but again, that's between them. But
So
it's
what are
safe to
you even
assume that if he
saying?
takes responsibility for his own kids, it doesn't mesh with the character of someone who would deny it.
Oh my gosh,
all I'm
what
saying.
an idiot.
So if I have to make a judgment call based on what I know, I'm not going to jump to the conclusion that he's just being a dick and saying, you're lying about being pregnant because fuck you, I'm out. That's not what he's doing.
That's
I mean,
literally what he's doing. That's like literally everything this guy's doing. I can't even take a second more, honestly. Right, just listen with your ears. All right, deep breaths. Oh my goodness, what a douche.
I just don't see it.
I just don't see it.
You're just trying to fucking me.
Well, I think you're a liar. You're a pathological liar.
I'm not a fucking, you're a pathological liar. You just lied to my face and then you tried to say you didn't say you did. You did. You're a pathological liar. You are. You project everything onto everybody else. That's what you do on your show.
I mean, she's yelling and
I
screaming.
agree, Naughty. She's
And
yelling
her
and
basis for this so
screaming.
far is broken promises. That's a reason to behave like this with 4 kids in your house.
Oh my God. Is he serious? He's serious, isn't he? He's fucking serious. This is also the guy that helped Michael Long during the Sophie case. This is also the guy that said the Rusheks were using the death of their daughter and their 3 grandchildren for money. This is also the guy that comes on this platform all up in the drama and says he doesn't do drama. This is also the guy that says, I'm not going to call you the R word, and then follows up by calling you the R word not once but twice. This is also the guy that told us to watch with our ears. Am I really that surprised? He also kidnapped a dog. That's a good point, B. Tim. The Glare is using his platform to attack a non-YouTuber that has no means to defend herself. He's saying this is all because of broken promises. A promise of standing by a woman's side that you impregnated as she aborts the baby, which you're asking her to abort, is a pretty big promise to break 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve while her 4 children are upstairs. But to the Glare, it's no big deal. To the Glare, it can be summed up in that one little simple sentence of all this over a broken promise.
Yelling and screaming. Throwing a fit.
Yeah. It's some
Causing this huge production.
some life
4 kids in the
changing.
house. And she's yelling and screaming. And
Where's your
she's the
kids
rational
at,
one here,
Glare?
right? I mean, it just doesn't add up.
It doesn't add up. Do you know what gaslighting is? Do you know what abusive relationships are? It's just not adding up. It's just not adding up.
Every day.
And like her justification for it all is broken promises that he said
Your shirt to body ratio just isn't adding up either. But yeah, it's all broken promises. It's all just broken promises. That's it.
he was
Broken
going to stay with her,
promises.
and now he's not. Now he's leaving.
If there was
That's
any
her justification for having this.
if there's any
I mean,
doubt in my mind that Glare is an abuser,
That's
it
the
would be
justification
this right here.
for
Clarifies
having
it.
this meltdown.
Well, what's his justification for having to leave, Glare? 3 a.m. Christmas Eve. What's his justification?
Knowing that she's being recorded having it.
Every fucking day.
Does anybody think this woman's having a breakdown over just this situation? Or do you think it's a collective overall of the entire relationship? From the beginning to now, from the love bombing days to the toxic relationship of I was coming 2 weeks ago, you never came, the blackmailing, the comments throughout his shows that only she would pick up on, to come into her house on Christmas Eve, convincing her that he will be there to take care of her if she takes these pills to abort the baby he impregnated within her. And the moment she swallows the pills, he says, I'm leaving. Not only does he say, I'm leaving, but he pulls out the phone to record her in the state in which he made her over a period of time. This isn't just from tonight.
Anything. I'm not asking anything else other than this to be a body here, please.
Fine. Give me the fucking piece of
I'll give it to you after. I have no reason to fucking. That's the only fucking reason. I couldn't hear it because I don't want to be alone with this. I have 4 kids. I can't be alone with it. I couldn't tell you how good it is if you live in a fucking house.
There you go, Blair. She just told you. The only reason is because I took these pills and I can't be alone and take care of 4 kids in case anything happens to her.
I couldn't even tell you in advance because you wouldn't come. Just like the other day, the 2 weeks ago when you fucking said you were gonna come. I couldn't even fucking tell you in advance.
Why didn't the Blair highlight that part? Where he tells her he's coming and he doesn't show up. So she has to wait till he's actually in person with her to take these pills. So she has somebody to take care of her.
I didn't have to tell you jack shit. I didn't tell you anything. And why are you going on and on now? When I just fucking told you, all I need to hear is where I want. That's all I need to hear. What the room is, I'll go here. You don't need to keep going and going. Like, that's a fucking Italian.
Yes, exactly, Shorty. Exactly, Naughty. I know. I'm sorry. It's so bad. This is so sad. She sounds terrified. All she wanted is to be comforted. That's it. But of course, douchebag over here sides with Turtle Boy.
Because the only thing would be in the car and drive to your fucking house and sit in your driveway like that and straight out to your driveway. You're gonna fucking just your fucking house and sit in your
Of course, he stops on that part. Of course, not only does he stop on that part, but he rewinds it, right, Claire? Because that part right there makes her sound crazy and Turtle Boy's innocent. You know what? I'll tell you what. Thank you, NJ. I'll check it out. I'll tell you what. You know what I would do? I do the same thing. If you're not going to stay in the house with me, then I'll come sit in your driveway. Turtle Boy charged an assault on witness after release with no conditions. Turtle Boy speaks with media outside Stratton District Court on Wednesday. Oh, wait. Why do I have to sign in? Turtle Boy blogger Aiden turned himself in to police Tuesday after being charged with domestic assault and battery intimidation of witness over the weekend. Related matter, charges stem from a Saturday incident involving Kearney's then-girlfriend, who was also a witness for the prosecution in Kearney's ongoing witness intimidation case. Let me see if I can click the rest of it. The hell? Dang it. Turtle Boy blogger. Ah! I don't know how to allow the ads. Click there. I don't even know how to find it. Whatever. You son of a... Oh. But how do we get the rest of the... That's it? Anyway, he was charged. I don't know why I can't click these without that stupid thing popping up. No, I did allow. Now you're not going to let me do it. I'll read it from my phone. Son of a guns. They are a pain. I hate them. All right. Turtle Boy, Aiden. So it says, you son of a gun. Now it makes sense. If she took the pill, TB said he was leaving if she didn't let him read some kind of paperwork she has. It is all click, click, click. It's annoying. But if you're on your phone and you click it and you go to airplane mode, it lets you use it. Unless you see it, I mean. Yeah, battery charges as well. Police issued a notice Sunday after law enforcement asking law enforcement to be on the lookout for Turtle Boy blogger Aiden Kearney and to stop and hold him if they encounter him. Kearney, 42 of Holden, has not been arrested or charged in connection with the notice. Oh, wait. This was just updated, but he has been. Huh. Well, basically, they got him, and he's now going to have to I guess, produce the other videos to prove that he, did nothing wrong. Did nothing wrong. You're such a creep. You and Galera defended him as such a creep. What do you guys think? You think Turtle Boy is guilty in this? You think he'll get in trouble? Here it is. All right. Turned himself in. Aiden Turtle Boy Kearney, a blogger, has brought much attention to the murder case against Karen Reed and has advocated for her innocence, has purportedly turned himself in to police on a charge of assault and battery for an alleged Friday incident. Attention, Aiden has been framed for A and B. He can prove his innocence, but he also currently has strict bail conditions. He has handed himself into police and is on his way to Dedham District Court. If you can get there, please do. Media is waiting. Admin. A post on the Turtle Boy Facebook page started at noon. Everybody go protest and, just make this woman feel even worse. Kearney, who turned 42 today, today's his birthday, happy birthday, was arraigned Friday on 16 counts related to his coverage and advocacy in the Karen Reed murder case on in Norfolk Superior Court. 8 counts of witness intimidation, 3 counts of conspiracy to intimidate, and 5 counts of picketing a witness. He had been released on personal reconnaissance with no restriction in place following his hearing. There had been a be on the lookout order on Kearney. Kearney is the editor and writer of the Turtle Boy blog, which has historically featured a variety of topics usually taking aim at people in Greater Worcester and Greater Boston, but has in recent months been primarily focused on the case of Karen Reed. Norfolk prosecutors accused Reed of backing into a kiwi. Reed's defense has offered a hearty challenge to the narrative and has alleged that the fellow Boston cop, we don't need all that. It is in these pursuits that prosecutors say that he has harassed and intimidated witnesses and joined in on. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. I didn't see that. I was trying so hard to see all this that I didn't even see the comments. Thank you, Naughty. Thank you, Finding Hope, for telling me. All right. Let's check it out. Yeah, that one I can't open, Naughty. All right, here we go. Let's check.
Everybody's already in. That's Marshall. Jesus, what a guy.
I love the Boston accents of people.
That is on his side, not against him. That in itself is what this world needs. You know, again, there are people that don't agree with Aiden on a lot of different things, but they agree with him on this Karen Reed thing. And let me tell you something about this Karen Reed thing. There's so much shit about this Karen Reed case that I know that I'm not allowed to speak about. That would have everybody up in arms with pitchforks, just like this bullshit right here. If you knew half of what I know, I'm sorry. Let me back up with this.
How would this guy know anything more than anybody else
about this situation? This was a total setup. He didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. Oh, it was a total setup. He didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. I've been in his position before. With an ex.
Put your seatbelt on, sir.
Girlfriend who tried to get pregnant to keep me around.
She tried to get pregnant to keep you around because you're not responsible for putting condoms on yourself. I'm sorry, but I don't think this guy, Turtle Boy, the Glare, I don't think any of them have women lining up to produce their babies. Sorry. Don't see it.
To get a ring, do something. But that was her goal. She was doing that to keep me around. And when I didn't go along with that whole let's have a baby thing, baby daddy stuff, when I was like kind of upset about that, she stroked out hardcore. So I've been in his position. From what I've heard on that tape, I've been there. And I got fucking PTSD from the shit that some of these women did to me in that regard. But again,
all these men are victim of all these women's. Oh no.
Regress.
It's never you guys.
If what happened on the tape is what happened in my head, like I can hear the tape playing, and I can kind of understand the situation that he was in. Best thing he could have done is pull his phone out. Thank God. Thank you very much upstairs that he had the right thought to pull the phone out.
Oh yeah, thank God for that. Not maybe pull his penis out. Yeah, thank God he had the right to pull the phone out. How about a condom next time?
Okay, hurting somebody's feelings is not an arrestable offense in any way. So, with that said, they make it seem with these charges that it's domestic. You know, it's not. It's not. It's a woman.
It's not. It's not. Do you know what domestic stands for, sir? Go ahead and tell us how it's not.
In crisis, that needs more than a fucking baby. Okay, she's got 4 of them. Let's not go for 5. Who? A single mother with 4 kids. You want to have another one? Are you fucking brilliant here?
Oh, can we see where this guy's going? How about the fact that Turtle Boy with his 3 kids was sleeping with this woman with 4 kids and got her pregnant? No, it all falls on the woman.
Not 5 kids. You can't handle 4, but 5 will make it all better. What the hell is up with that? No. And if that's the case, if she pulled a baby trick on him, I'm pregnant, I'm not gonna show you the test, I got a baby, you know, that all is wrong. That's all wrong. It happens. And I'm not anti-women, trust me, I'm not. I'm pro-woman. I'm pro treating women with respect. I'm pro never hitting a woman, which is kind of my angst here. They're charging him with domestic violence. I am so against domestic violence. It's not even like I'm anti-domestic violence if there ever was an anti-guy. So by me going, I mean I'm not supporting that.
Is this man driving with the phone in his face, telling us all that he's What? The ladies are lining up.
Support my friend.
In 1,000 feet.
They're charging
Turn left.
him with domestic violence, and I just
Oh,
don't see that
no.
in him. I don't see him. I don't see him committing a crime as they allege. We'll put it that
Turn
way.
left on Boundary Street.
If this girl went to the hospital in crisis, Christmas Eve, a complete mess. She probably bought presents for everybody and has no money.
In 1.2
January
miles.
1st is coming. She
Turn
has
left
no
on Spring
money.
Street.
The fuck's this guy talking about? She probably has no money, bought presents for everybody, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you're not biased, sir. What's this? The Glaire's fucking uncle?
She needed help, and I'm all for that. But Jesus Christ, you're gonna put it on Aiden? You're gonna blame him because of where you are in life? I don't think.
Not because he's the one that impregnated her. Oh, no, that's not why.
I don't think that's right. And if you're gonna charge him with domestic violence, there fucking better be some domestic violence going on. There really is. Because guess what? I'm pretty sure there wasn't any domestic violence going on. It was just somebody had hurt feelings. So, Meredith, yes.
Well, this guy's sure upped Glare, huh? Glare, step your game up. Come on, you're not being the best simp there could be. This guy got you beat.
Yep. This is a complete setup. This was a setup from the get-go. This was like their dead man switch. No matter what, they had him. And if this girl promised, oh, I'm going to turn him in and I'm going to get him this, and yeah. Yep. We all know.
They set Turtle Boy up to sleep with this woman, get her pregnant, and tell her to take pills and that he would stay there. They did it. They did it. Them sneaky old cops. They did it.
This is a setup. And if you look at the whole thing as a total picture,
In 1,000 feet. Turn left.
They absolutely wanted him bad. Like, if you listen to what Mello said, again, right?
Approaching a railroad crossing.
He said to the judge, can you fashion
Turn left on Spring Street.
craft something to make him?
Sir, just turn left and shut the fuck up. This man's driving with the phone in his face going ham. Like, what? Hey, Ella. This guy does need to use his eyes and listen, okay? You were given 2 eyes so you can listen.
Stop. And this is all fucking Jen McCabe. Oh, what an evil bitch that lady is. Wow.
In a quarter of a mile.
The shit,
Stay to the right to High Street.
the stuff I've heard that I can't tell you is infuriating.
How does Jen McCabe come into this? Did she hire this woman to get impregnated by Aiden?
Wow. If what I heard is true, guest attorney, special prosecutor, Kelly, they are
Stay to the right to High Street.
deep shit.
I have a feeling his breath smells a little bit worse than Glare. So if you could back it up too, sir, we'd appreciate that. We'd appreciate that.
And if you think about it, if they're that deep in, right, at this point, they got nothing to lose. They have all to lose. So they're throwing all caution in the wind.
Turn left on East Main Street.
They're throwing all caution in the wind.
That's literally the first thing that the Glare started off with too. Yes. The Glare started off with the same exact thing. That it was a setup.
And they're doing this. You know, there was an article. There was an article about her. I read it this morning. It was about her, I think. How she went to school and she
In 1,000
took
feet.
psychology.
Turn left.
Imagine that.
Then turn right.
Someone that took psychology is playing psychology shit with Aiden.
Now, because she went to school for psychology, she's playing a psychological game. Not that she was really in a psychological moment of hardship. Hey, Trump.
What's up with that?
Turn left on East Main Street. Then turn right on Harrison Boulevard.
Yep. She's gonna be a single mom with 0 kids. Because guess what? DSS is gonna be in this baby's life now. Yeah, she's all done. She's got DSS coming inbound. Do not pass, fucking go.
So Turtle Boy's threat to blackmail her with her children has came true because the Glare's uncle here is threatening it as well. So now they're going to call child services on this woman because of what Turtle Boy did, because he didn't put a condom on.
Yep. Yes. She's gonna lose her housing. She's gonna lose everything. Because guess what? She did a felony.
Turn right on Harrison Boulevard.
And then of course she'd file a false police report. That's a felony. Yeah. Yep. And of course the I hate to say it, but
In 1.3
what
miles.
this girl did,
Exit to State Route 24 North
You know-
toward Randolph, Boston.
I'd hang around with Janetti before I'd even go around with this girl. Looks aside, I don't I'm not talking about her looks. I'm talking about who she is. I'd hang around Jeanette before I could freaking go with that.
Well, I don't think you have women lined up for you, sir. Unless they're lined up with toothbrushes and toothpaste. I don't know.
But let's just think about this, okay? My father had a saying, right? Water seeks its own level. So if you walk outside and you piss in your front yard, male or female, don't matter. That water is going to go in the ground, going to get evaporated, going to go back in, you're going to be drinking your own pee. We're all drinking dinosaur pee right now. Water seeks its own level. Water will eventually get to where it needs to be to get into that cycle.
Well, there you have it, folks. We're all drinking dinosaur pee. Okay? We know what we're working with now.
Again. If this girl is friends with Krusty, if this girl's friends with, let's say, Jenna Cade, if she's friends with Carrie Roberts, if she's friends with Leah Deduso, yeah, needless to say, water seeks its own level. You know, you're judged by the company you keep, right? Isn't that what we're told? You want to hang around with murderers and child molesters and pedophiles and all that stuff, then, you know, you're going to be labeled the same as that.
How did this conversation take a left and not this car? Where the hell are we? Is this dude all right? If you're going to hang out with abusers, you're going to be labeled an abuser, right? We're talking about dinosaur pee and pedos. How did we get here?
Well, I don't see
In half a mile.
too many good
Use the
facts.
right lane to exit right 2.
So let's back up. Okay. January 5th, courthouse, Karen Reed. They're doing this just to shut him up. Okay. They're doing this because Karen's trial is coming up. And who's the one guy that can influence that trial? Who's the one guy telling the truth?
God.
Think about what the prosecution has done. They've lied to us. Lied. Oh, have they lied?
Oh.
Yep, she did 3-point turn. She did this. Colin wasn't in the house. Remember that? How long was Colin not in the house for? He was not in the house till the FBI came and gave him a subpoena. Well, he was in the house then, but.
Why are you yelling at us? What is going on? Oh.
How many times have they lied to us?
Exit right 2 State Road 24 North toward Randolph, Boston.
They lied to us constantly, right? And what's Karen done? Karen's done nothing but tell the same story over and over and over again. She dropped John off, doing in the house. He got murdered in the house. And Jen McCabe set him up. 100%.
These people have made this case their identity to the point where I'm concerned if she's found guilty, what they're going to do. Honestly, I am. It's very concerning. They're so, and everything about their lives revolve around this.
That's accessory there. Oh, and by the way, conspiracy.
Continue straight for 4 minutes to exit 41B, 993 South.
If what I'm told is
995.
true, if what I'm believing is true, conspiracy is not against Dayton. It's against fucking the district attorney. The district attorney is gasping for his last breath. And what happens when people are drowning and you go to swim out there to save them? Well, they grab onto you to save themselves and you end up dying. That's what happens when someone's drowning.
Don't ever save anybody drowning, or you will die too. Is this guy okay? He's okay? Are you guys okay in the chat? I know, it's a little scary. He's flying to get to Aiden's court. Flying. Look at this. Skirt! This is like me cruising the YouTube streets looking for the drama. Look, whoa. Whoa, watch out, sir. Slow down. Oh my gosh. Watch that bend coming up. Oh. All right, whoa. We're going a little fast here. All right. We got to get there to protect Aiden. I'm coming, Turtle Boy. Whoa, push your brakes. Oh, I didn't think we were going to make it there. All right. Relax. Okay, there you go. All right. Oh, why is it silent? Did we make it safely to the courthouse? Oh, we're here.
So I'm curious if Mello is going to be the one prosecuting this.
The district court?
Yeah, because he's a special prosecutor, you know?
I doubt it. I think it will be because it's district court in Smithfield. They'll start it.
On lunch till 2?
Thank you.
Oh, on lunch till 2. Boy, what are we going to talk about until then?
Oh, I don't know. Let's talk about Karen Reed and John O'Keefe and Turtle Boy's innocent. Yay!
Guys, how are you? I'm live, by the way.
Yeah, we're on break until 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So we're coming back. We're going to wrap up things at work and be back.
Okay, thank you ladies for coming.
All right, we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be here. All right, courthouse is on lunch till 2 o'clock. I don't think Aiden's here anyway, so that gives them time to transport him from A to B. Yep.
Oh, Lord.
By the way, thank you everybody for coming to the channel here. I appreciate everybody. If you could like and follow me, I'd appreciate it. Give this thing a
No, because you are crazy. Where are we going now?
all this for an alleged assault. It's a lot. Wow, it's a lot.
All this for an alleged assault.
And again, they're not even looking for the foot edge. Oh no.
Yeah, they're all there just for Turtle Boy.
See what happens? Yeah.
Yep.
I tried.
Merry Christmas.
I don't know why. See? No, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
That's right. How long was he at her house? How long was he at her house? That's right, sir. You tell him.
We're gonna find out. That's why we're here, right? Some guy. But that's why we're here to find out. He doesn't know. He wasn't there, right?
Who brought their little child out here with no socks on to sit outside in white night for Turtle Boy? Who did that?
Guess he supports the guys that
He must be, right?
corrupt the cops are okay.
Yep. Plant the evidence, all that stuff.
Do you want me to go in and do it okay?
What?
Live stream?
No, you can't live stream in there. But you can go in and find out what happens, and then let me know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna live stream it out here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out here and do that.
Yeah, but I have to go through to test it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Where you at, Claire? They're doing better than you.
If you want. Yep.
So
Does she look like a minion? Or is that the wrong color? No, she's not a minion.
Oh, they're minions. They're minions if they disagree with them. Oh.
what do you want me to do with this stuff?
Just hold on. Let's say if you don't want to go in, you don't have to. You
No,
want to go in?
I
Okay,
just-
ready for my pocket.
Oh my gosh, they brought the kids and the dogs.
Hey, what's up?
Since the 4 babies, another one ran.
No. Why would you want 5?
Yeah, right.
You got 4. Why do you want 5? Hi, how are you?
Look how they're judging this woman. You got 4. Why would you want 5? She was aborting the baby. Why would he impregnate her? What are you talking about? Why do you keep blaming the woman?
Yeah, they're all in. Misty. Yep, everyone's in. He just came in. They brought him in the back. Brought him in the back door, and people are going in to get a seat. Yep.
And this is why Turtle Boy does what he does. Because these people treat him like he's a celebrity. Look at them. They took him in the back door. We got our dogs, our kids, everybody here.
I don't think we'll have a problem with anybody in there. They want to respect themselves in the courthouse. They're all good like that.
Except the minions.
Yep. That guy just came by and yelled at me and said, "Oh, you beat her up or something." And I'm like, "Well, how do you know? Were you there?" No, he never touched her. No, come here. No, never.
How do you know he never touched her? You weren't even there. Can you imagine how this woman feels right now? Like, you're not just arguing with a regular narcissist. You're arguing with a man who has an entire following of people willing to attack you. I couldn't even imagine. Yes, he's going to court right now.
You don't need to touch her. Yeah. Nope, she wanted another. She said she was pregnant.
She
Been on that road
wanted-
before.
Been down that road before. Wear a condom.
I just saw someone want me to come on Safe Spaces. Yeah. Talk about fucking Die Hard. Dude, how was your Christmas? Listen, guys, we have a celebrity here.
What's up, everybody?
Where'd you come from?
I was in my tent in the woods and I saw this happen, so I trekked all the way. Brought my friend.
From where?
This guy came from his tent in the woods. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, all right.
But from where did you come from?
I came from I was up in the Salem area.
All right, so you're up there. You're out in the woods, and you saw this, and you came here from there.
Because this is the most important case right now, I think, in the country.
This is crazy.
This is a big deal, and it's in our backyard, and it's happening in real time, so can't go wrong with that. You gotta stay,
If Turtle Boy beat up this woman or not, it's the most important case in the country. Ellie, thank you so much. I did. Thank you so much for sending the gifts for kids. Thank you. All right. He's coming from the tent in the woods. It's the most important case in the world.
No. stay connected and just stay involved, because like pretty soon this fucking house of cards is gonna fall down.
It's getting close, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, well, it's really good to see you here, man. Everybody's already
Oh yeah, the house of cards are falling down.
inside. I'm just gonna pop in and charge my phone a little bit. She's a good girl. She don't hurt nobody. So, did you have a good Christmas in the woods?
Yeah.
Did you spend it with anybody at least?
No, what I did is I have some
Good
friends that live
Christmas in the
Rockford,
woods.
and there's a homeless man that I've kind of connected with. He's
Sure.
a good guy.
Yeah.
So I brought him to dinner at their house.
Oh,
So it was
badass.
nice to see
Oh,
him.
awesome.
It was, and he said it was his birthday too, the Christmas Eve, so it was like a big deal.
That's fucking awesome. I love stuff like that. You're a good guy, man.
I didn't record any of it. I didn't want my friends-
No.
No, first they're denying the baby even existed. Now it's going to turn to the baby wasn't his. This is what the problem is. These people have made this case their identity under the leadership of Turtle Boy, and it's literally concerning what's going to happen if Karen Reed is found guilty. Because these people are so fanboyed out, it's insane. Look at them.
Yeah, but they're just doing it. Doesn't make
They're fucking coming from their tents in the woods with their sockless children in their pajamas, with their dogs on their leashes.
feel good when you go home that night and sleep. It's like
Do it, man.
it's awesome, isn't it?
I want people to do
Yes.
what they can do, so.
Well, listen again. Be safe, bud. Everybody's already in. That's Marshall. Jesus, what a guy. What a guy. All the way here from Salem, from the woods. He's all the way here.
Was in Salem, Uncle Benny.
Yep, Marshall is great. Great guy. Yep, I love Marshall. So think about that, everybody. He came from the woods all the way here
We're thinking about
from
it.
Salem, middle of the woods. Talk about moving heaven and earth to do something. Jesus, awesome.
A glare.
I have a portable charger. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the voltage my phone likes.
Yes, Melissa.
So I got to buy one of them freaking $45, $50 chargers. The $30 charger
You can get one for 20, sir.
is not working. Yep.
I like Massachusetts. I like Boston people. You guys are wild. Boston people are wild. Spudler, thank you. I'm sure he has lots of stuff happening on his agenda in the middle of the woods. Linton's got it. All right, what's going on?
Hold on, let me see if I can text them. All right, I sent that to Dave.
Why are they in the woods? I don't know. I don't know. Think about that. All the way from the woods. Thank you, Spudler. I'm getting ready to wrap it up.
Tell Dave I'm waiting for his text.
Come on, Dave.
Yeah, I don't have it yet, Catherine.
This is
I'm waiting for it.
Turtle Boy's
Just have
White
she comes through
Nighter.
text, and then I just click on it. Or email it, cputom@gmail. Check my Gmail real quick.
We're waiting to see.
Nothing in my email except the Michael's gift certificate.
Oh, go buy that man a new tent in the woods.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Give us some updates. Hey, come back. Doot, 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 doot. I don't know what happened. Did we lose them? Ooh, I'll tell you. These fan bases are wild. I think we lost them. Oh, he's paused. He's on unsafe spaces right now. All right. Whatever. Whatever. What do you guys think? I think this is wild. I will update as soon as I can on what the outcome of the assault charges are. I feel bad for this woman that this has to all air out this way. Imagine your toxic ex or a toxic relationship you've ever been in, rather you participated in part of the toxicity or not, and having it followed with a fan base. Like I just can't imagine what this woman's going through. I can't imagine that the Glare was able to defend this, but make up every excuse he could for schmay noodles. And this is insane. I hope her body healed. I hope she'll mentally heal. I hope Turtle Boy makes better choices and his affair choices. And I hope the Glare figures out what his correct shirt size is. Can we get an amen? Yeah, I'm just kidding. But anyway, if you haven't, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you for spending this lovely Back to Reality Tuesday with me. I hope everybody had a fantastic Christmas, a safe Christmas, a happy Christmas. And yeah, I'll keep you all posted and updated on what I hear next when it comes to this. And I look forward to seeing you all on the YouTube streets. Remember, listen very closely with your eyes going forward. There's no other way. All right? All right. Have a great day. And hit the thumbs up, please.